Raccoon Man, are you over there doing drugs? Are you over there doing drugs? I'm watching this at Best Buy. It's playing on all the big screens simultaneously. Guys, don't put my show on the fucking TVs at Best Buy. Here, I'll get them to turn it off real quick. I think we need some different music here.
It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you, but when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain with or without you. Baby, I don't understand.
What's the dramatic
Just
version?
why we can't be lovers. Things are getting out of hand. Trying too much, but baby, we can't win. Let it go. If you want me, boy, let me know. I am down on my knees. I can't take it anymore. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you, but when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain with or without you.
I love the customer service cosplay here.
You don't misunderstand
I'm sure she was a
what
tech
I'm
support agent at
trying
one
to
point.
tell you in the corner of my mind. Baby, it feels like we're running out of time. Let it go. If you want me, boy, let me know. I am down on my knees. I can't take it anymore. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you, but when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain with or without you. Tearing up my heart and soul. We're apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain with or without you. So when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain with or without you.
Press 7 in the chat if you're shaking right now from that dramatic performance. Not again. Not again, CeeLo Green. Chilling. Although you may be shaking from the vomiting that you've been doing. How are you all doing tonight? If you had to rate your night on a scale of, I don't know, let's say 1 to 11. I actually don't have much to say about Shanny tonight. I don't even know, is there, like, I believe I'm pretty sure they have been going completely low key. Drader, you can certainly correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't seen them doing much of anything. I know there were some leaks of um what was it? There were some leaks that of like more DMs and shit. They're scared. Yeah, I'd believe that. But how many of you were here last week? Press one in the chat if you happen to be here last week. Because if you were here last week, you might remember that it at some point during the show, somebody in the chat was like, "Hey, yeah, Drader wasn't here last week. He wouldn't know." But somebody in the chat was like, "Hey, I gave Rev and Shanny $1,000 in February, some shit like that," and so that became a whole thing. If you missed it, it's on the playlist. However, I just wanted to let you guys know that lady ended up doing an interview with Carrie. So I wanted to link that to you guys if you wanted to watch her interview. They ended up talking to her about why they gave her, about why she gave them $1,000 and everything. I didn't watch the whole thing, and I need to at some point. But if you want to watch it on your own, do that. But basically it sounded like more or less the same story of, I was trying to do something nice and I ended up trying to do something nice for the absolutely wrong people. And, if I was at all harsh to her last week, I kept trying to be like, girl, where's my money? Where's my $1,000? Which, by the way, where's my $1,000? It's tip.m60.live. However, if I was being harsh to her last week, I apologize. I certainly wasn't trying to. It's just one of those bewilderment things where you're like, oh my God, like you actually like gave these motherfuckers money. And like I said, that is the kind of thing that makes them think, oh, I can make a career out of this. I can make a career out of this because I got $1,000 Andy over here giving me money, and it doesn't matter who it is, but yeah, the intention's in the right place. But that's why I think I even made this point last week, which was like, my argument is you should watch the things that you should pay for the things that bring you value. And I mean, look, if Shanny, like, that's why I'm kind of like, if Shanny were doing something, if she were half-assed throwing herself out of bed and making cooking videos and people wanted to give her money just because they found it funny, okay, at least she's doing something and at least there's a justifiable reason why people want to give her money. You know what I mean? But at the same fucking time, now, I mean, obviously, all of this shit that she's done in the past, obviously, probably not a good reason to overlook all of the child abuse and shit. But my point just being simply, make sure that you can justify what you're paying for. Okay? Like, are you getting some value out of this? Are you getting some value out of me? I think you get value out of me. But maybe some people don't, and that's totally fine, What, if anything, do these people have in common? It's interesting to see why people help them. What, if anything, do these people have in common? Yeah, that's true. Like I said, I mean, there was one girl that I remember when I would watch them on Twitch. I watched them on Twitch and then I signed off, or no, I was watching them on Twitch. I was trolling in the chat and, I had to stream that day. So I sign on, or I leave their chat and I go stream on my channel. And one of the girls that was in there followed me into my channel and was like, hey, whatever. And so she's like talking to me or she's like talking to my chat or whatever. And I was like, do you like unironically watch them or like what? She's like, no, seriously, I really only watch them because I'm just concerned about the kids. This was when they still had the kids. But she was like, I only watch them because I'm concerned about the kids, you know? And I think anybody at this point that still watches them is probably just concerned about the kids. And I can understand that. You know, I can totally understand, you know, I'm checking this out because I'm concerned about the kids. But otherwise, other than check out that interview, which I highly encourage you to do, maybe it could give you some insight into that question as to like what is it that, I mean, I could probably answer it for you. It's probably, and I don't want, not trying to shit on anybody, but it's probably loneliness. You know, that is how most of us find our way onto this. You know, everybody uses YouTube. Plenty of people watch Twitch, but when you really get into the community, it's because you got nothing better to do. It's because you're lonely and ain't nobody else fucking doing anything in your life. So you're like, let me check out what these people are doing on Twitch. That's how I got into Twitch. You know, that's how I got into YouTube. Was just kind of like, I was at a point where I just didn't want to fucking deal with anybody. And I was just like, I got to do my own thing. I think it's weird people still give them money. All you have to do is Google her name. True. True. But like, how often did you Google my name? Huh? Did you Google my name before when you came in here? I know you haven't given me money, but did you Google my name when you came in here? You know, how often do we Google our own content creators? And that's not to say we don't, but like, you never know. But anyway, like I said, I don't really have anything to say about Shani. I don't know. Tell me right now if there's anything that's happened within the past week since those email leaks. Because I don't think there has been. I don't think anything has happened. I've been like kind of side watching Carrie, but I got to tell you what I have been doing. I didn't Google your name, but I also give you $1,000. Good point. The only thing that I'm pretty sure. Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh, the only thing I shouldn't say. Well, the only thing I've been doing this week pretty much is I've been working on my website. And I've been working on my website basically. If you guys haven't checked this out, it's if you go to beta.m60.live, it's like a watch together website. I fucked it all up. Never mind. But it's like it's a website that I'm working on that I will be like hosting my content from in the future. Yeah, no, I ended up like resetting the server and then all the channels are gone now. But look, I'll ask you this, okay? Let's do this, okay? Just I need a focus group here for a second, okay? This is my main channel and how it looks now. Okay? And so the whole idea is that I have my own 24/7 channel here where you can watch my content 24 hours a day and it just plays a giant playlist on a loop. Or I can add my live stream in. So anyway, I'll make more sense of this, okay? But anyway.
No, I'm not allowed to add.
So this is this channel. Now, I'm afraid what's going to be on here, but this is what I'm testing is like, you see how like the title's up here and it's just kind of not good. I've got this. Okay, thank God I was Zach Bussey playing. I was thinking about doing this where I move the title down, kind of like how YouTube is, where the title's on screen and then you can like scroll down. But I kind of figured if I do this, somebody's going to be like, where's theater mode? Where's theater mode? You know what I mean? But I do also need to have access to these buttons. So I don't know. I guess let me know what you think. But I did add a donate button to the chat also. Here, let me ask this. Do you like prefer this is 1, okay? Or do you prefer 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Okay. I'll take that into consideration, because I think here's what I'm probably going to end up doing is adding a theater mode button that will just stretch this out. Like a little button here that'll just start, because you need to have access to some of these buttons, like reload video player and whatever, in case something goes wacky. The other thing too is I could add like an overlay of some sort. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm kind of to the point where I'm like, I think I just need to quit streaming, because I just want to work on this website all the time. Like, I've been having so much fun working on this damn website. I'm pretty sure that's what I did for 24 hours straight, was work on this fucking website. So like, I just kept working on it and I just kind of lost track of time, and then it was the next day. So anyway, I'm gonna keep working on that. That's why my streaming has been a little bit spotty lately, but I should be live on my main channel on Sunday. If that makes you happy too. I know. I'm really just enjoying working on it, and like, what I want to do is I want to make it into a thing, and then I want to sell it to other streamers as like a whole, like, put together your own website kind of thing. And I think if I just, like, I have a vision right now, and I think if I just dig into it, I can do it. If I just dig right into it, I can fucking do it. I think it will revolutionize the streaming industry. Seriously, I'm not even joking when I say that. I think it will actually, kind of really fuck up the streaming industry. Okay? If I can pull it off, I think it'll really make people kind of like, fuck Twitch. All right. So, speaking of Twitch, although I guess he's not on Twitch. I guess he's not on Twitch anymore, but we're going to be talking about something with Destiny. Press 1 if you know Destiny, and I'm talking about Destiny the streamer, not Destiny Amberlyn Reed's ex-girlfriend, or Destiny the stripper. I'm talking about the streamer. So, Destiny, without really going too much into it, he's been a politics streamer for a very, 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 very long time. Okay? I don't really watch Destiny. Okay? So, I don't think you could find a record of me ever donating to him or subscribing to him or anything, unless I did it one night when I was just way too fucking high and don't remember it. But the long and the short of it is he's like a socialist Democrat, which I guess is like code for Democrats who like using the N-word. I don't really fucking know. It's really uninteresting to me. But despite that, Destiny, and despite my insistence, now let me just say something. I don't have a problem with Destiny. I really don't. I don't even think his takes are that bad. And sometimes I'll watch, and I'll tell you why, is because for some reason YouTube insists on recommending his videos to me. Okay? YouTube insists on recommending his videos to me. For whatever reason, I guess I follow a bunch of streamers who are like Destiny orbiters. So Twitter insists on pushing his tweets to me. It insists on pushing his tweets to me. I don't care, because as somebody in the chat pointed out, I don't really like talking about politics. I don't really like watching politics. And just as a preface, this is not a politics conversation I'm throwing at you here. It's just a little bit of a rant, and we won't spend a whole lot of time on this. I've got a lot of Jack stuff I want to go over, but we won't spend a ton of time on this. But one of the tweets that came on my feed, and the reason that I'm even bringing this up is that I live in Atlanta. Okay? I live in Atlanta. And so I was kind of like really I was really annoyed when this came up on my feed. Okay? Because for those of you that don't know, there's this whole thing going on with Cop City. Oh, I hope this is okay. There's this whole thing going on with Cop City where, long story short, the Atlanta Police Department is tearing down a section of forest to build a training facility. Okay. And so it's to train the police officers for the city of Atlanta. Okay. They probably could use more training because they're fucking incompetent pigs. And I don't have a problem with the police, okay? I'm just telling you straight up, the Atlanta PD is incompetent pigs, okay? We had a mass shooter go from downtown, and my parents live, like, outside of the city, like... They live a little further outside the city. This guy ran, I think, across like 2 or 3 counties to the point that I had to call my parents and be like, hey, I don't know if you've seen this on the news. There's a mass shooter running around the city, running around the metro area right now. So, and my dad was like at his office. So I was just like, just keep an eye on the news and like, you know, just make sure that if you're going home that you're driving straight home. You know what I mean? Don't go shopping or anything. And I called my mom for the same reason. I was like, Mom, don't, you know, just make sure you stay home. That's it. Just stay home. There's a mass shooter on the loose. Stay home. It's real simple. Just like the pandemic. Just stay home. It's not that hard. So anyway, we have a bunch of really incompetent police in Atlanta to the point that like they even had a whole city council meeting. Was it a city council? Public comment against Cop City. But like everybody spoke against it. Nobody spoke for it. And nobody wants it. Okay? Nobody really wants it. I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. Like, how far is your head up a cop's ass for you to want them to build this shit? You know, if you're a Republican, why would you want the government spending this kind of money? Not to mention, if you're going to build this facility, why is it in Atlanta? Why is the state not funding to build a training facility outside of Atlanta, you know, where it might actually spur the economy in somebody else's fucking... And I mean, that's a reach. But like, at least, why is it that these states don't ever? This is a side rant, but like when I lived in Alabama, and you have the Mercedes-Benz plant coming to town, why is it that they put that shit in Tuscaloosa? Why didn't they put it in like an underserved area of Alabama? I don't know, somewhere in the Black Belt, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence. But either fucking way, I'm not interested in Cop City because I don't think the government should spend this fucking money on this, spend our fucking money on this. I'm not interested in Cop City because the Atlanta Police Department is already incompetent. However, I end up waking up to this tweet from Destiny. And I'll tell you right now, if you read this, you're not gonna understand it. I didn't understand it because I was like, what is he talking about? Sorry for the delay, FD signifier. Some of us work and have busy lives, though. Can't believe you couldn't wait 4 days for your $10,000 anti-police fund donation. So I went ahead and just donated the $10,000 to the Atlanta Police Department. Good luck. So 4 days later, no check from Nebraska Steve after talking all that shit. Remember, I didn't ask for this man's attention. I've had him blocked for well over a year. He said he was going to drop 10 racks, then I didn't hear shit. Then he wanted me to unblock him. Just to be clear for you, Nebraska Steve. Destiny's name is Steve, and he's from Nebraska, by the way. Just to be clear for you Nebraska Steve fans, I didn't start this. Like I said, he's been blocked for over a year. He's the one that came out of the woodwork with this head assery. I wasn't paying him no mind. Here's the one thing that told me to unblock him. He's the one that told me to unblock him so he could tell me he was cutting the check. This is what he does. He trolls people so they can respond so he can make content. I'm just asking for the smoke and the check he promised. So you can see a tweet here, tell me to unblock. Proof that I've donated the 10K, some black commentators, da 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 da. So here's his 10K donation to Crime Stoppers Greater Atlanta. Dear Steven, the Atlanta police found it. So was it $20,000? No, okay, in support of Crime Stoppers. Atlanta police, $10,000. You get it. Okay, I'm not reading this whole fucking letter. So when I saw this, I'm probably just as confused as you are. Everyone knows his full name. Everyone knows his full name. So when you saw this, probably just as, or I was just as confused as you probably are. And I even left a comment, which was, even if you wanted to do this, you could have picked any other city. As someone who actually lives in Atlanta, they don't need more money. Okay. It's really that simple of a take. Okay. And nobody came at me for this, but I mean, I think I'm right. I think the city of Atlanta is the last people who needs it when they are specifically building this stupid fucking training facility that nobody wants. And the fact is, and this is something else that kind of gets on my nerves with these people, is like, stay in your own lane. Like, why didn't you donate to what's a city in Nebraska? The Omaha Police Department. What about Austin, Texas? They have a lot of crime in Austin, Texas. Okay. So again, remember, this is my thought process at the time. It's like, they have a lot of crime in Austin, Texas. They have a lot of problems in New York. There's so many other cities that aren't building a training facility right now. Sending 10K to the people who are deliberately building this when nobody wants it is just really reductive. It's really reductive, especially when you don't live in Atlanta and you don't live in Georgia. And one of the other things that pissed me off about these people is that when y'all remember the Senate race in 2020, and like even in last year, they would come to Atlanta to campaign for Joe Biden in Georgia. And it's like, this is our election. This is our fucking election. Get the fuck out of here and deal with your election, because they weren't just doing it for Joe Biden. They were doing it for the Democratic senators too. And I get it. They can't vote, but they're going out like knocking on doors, all this shit. And it's just like, get out of my city. I don't want to be annoyed with this shit. I've already went off on how many fucking goddamn pieces of mail that I got during that fucking election. It was horrendous. I don't, and I'm doing too much. I realize that people are allowed to campaign, free speech and all that. But honestly, stay the fuck out of my state. Stop going in and corrupting it. Like, these Senate races should not be a nationwide election. They're just in the state they're in, Stop. It doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, I guess. But here's the bottom line, okay? Again, I was completely confused about this, especially when, like I said, why Atlanta? So anyway, I end up again, YouTube keeps recommending this shit to me. So I end up stumbling across this video, which we're only going to watch a few minutes into it. Again, like I said, I'm not going to spend all day on this. We're only going to watch a few minutes into it, and it will explain to you exactly why he did what he did.
If Destiny don't invite me on, the other challenge is to everybody else, all my fellow anti-Destiny enjoyers. Until this mother pays the tuition to invite me on, do not talk to this
Bro, this is Destiny guy white. I'm like, God damn, what I had to go up on the Reddit to figure out what. Basically trying to insinuate I'm like some kind of Uncle Tom or Coon because you donated. I don't know.
Or you and
funny?
every other black fan, yeah.
Yeah.
By all problems. I told these children, I gave them 5 rules a day. I said, graduate high school, further your education, get a trade of some type, if possible. Do not have children out of wedlock or until you're married. The other thing was to live below your means and invest in property or stock.
That, or can I just skip the intro with this fucking cringe music? Like, come on.
We'll start to enrich our lives by spending more time with our children. We'll start to set up for our grandchildren to be in a better place. But that takes what we told them.
And I got niggas in my fan base that are sub to me and Destiny. So Destiny, I know you're watching this. I will come on your stream.
Okay, so I don't know who this is. I'm guessing this is whoever FD Signifier is, or what was, FD Signifier, I guess is his name.
After you donate $25K to community movement builders here in Atlanta to address the Stop Cop City movement, if you drop $25K, I will come on your stream and we can have the most banal argument. I will talk fast. I will be as edgy. I will get into 2008 FD real quick. I will find that energy. I will find that energy for you, Destiny, because you need content. And I've read your Reddit. They want me too. Your fans fucking love me. Oh, they want it so bad. I can start an OnlyFans off your fans. They want it so bad. So give them what they want. All you gotta do, you got the money. You're actually wealthy. You're actually wealthy. Drop the 25K, Destiny, and I will come debate you. I will come debate Destiny, Nebraska Steve, about black issues.
Nebraska Steve.
Cause you know that's gonna be a riveting conversation. You know what? You right. 50K. I'm selling myself short. If Destiny don't invite me on, the other challenge is to everybody else, all my fellow anti-Destiny enjoyers. Until this motherfucker pays the tuition to invite me on, do not talk to this nigga. Do not say shit to him. Do not subtweet him. And most importantly, don't go on this motherfucking stream. Let his channel die on the vine because he is not creative enough to do anything by himself. I honestly don't think it's racism. I think it's just like ego. They're black fans. Ooh, y'all black Vosh and Destiny fans, I be seeing y'all. Y'all niggas are down bad. It's listen, empathy, love. I be seeing y'all. Y'all niggas are down bad. Cause y'all, to a T, not all of them, but a chunk of them. Y'all were the black girls don't like me, not getting the line in, where's my hug ass niggas that could not make community.
Without, again, not going too much into this, but so first of all, I kind of get it. I mean, you're gonna fucking charge me 50, or you want me to pay $50,000 for you to come on my stream. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I mean, I don't know anybody who would take that fucking deal. I'm not paying out just to have you come on like that. Like, I mean, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, to be perfectly honest. And as far as like whatever's going on with Destiny, I mean, from what I've seen, he's not exactly hurting for viewers or anything. So as to like his channel dying, I don't quite understand that. But yeah. So basically the long and the short of it is this guy ends up saying, listen, I'll debate you if you give $50,000 to stop Cop City. Okay. So what apparently, and I guess he had him blocked on Twitter. So apparently what Destiny did was I think he wanted him to unblock him on Twitter. So it was pretty much like, okay, since you're not going to unblock me, I'm going to go ahead and donate 10,000 to help Cop City happen. I'm going to donate 10K to the police department. It's just the pettiest nonsense, and I really don't understand it. Let me see if I can get over here. I think is where he kind of is this
stream
intro?
After you do.
This seems to be 5 minutes of intro. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well,
Yeah, I was just giving you a warning, so.
it's okay. Don't worry. I wasn't going to be like, yo, say the N word or something.
Okay, yeah, like we normally do, you know, so yeah, what's up?
Yeah. How come you surround yourself with so many coons?
Jesus Christ, just can you chill?
How come you surround yourself with so many Uncle Toms? What's going on there?
You know, I guess
my
it's just
chat
being
broken?
the powerful
Everybody
white
press
man, I just,
7.
you know, that's what we do.
I've gotten 3 emails. I've gotten people like, yo, why are you supporting the Atlanta Police Department? I got people being
Just
like,
checking.
bro, is this Destiny guy white? I'm like, god damn, I had to go up on the Reddit to figure out what's going on. So you decided to be uber petty and support the police department?
Yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it. I had
Sure, why not?
I was
Fuck it.
this guy has wanted, or we've talked about debating for a while, but he's always like, oh, like I'm too good for this guy, I'm never gonna waste my time. It's like, okay, whatever. But now for some reason something happened, something changed, and he's like, okay, I'll debate you, but if you want to debate me, you've got to donate $25,000 to my organization. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know who you are to demand that I donate $25,000 to some org to debate you. But I was like, if you make it.
Now, recognize the language he's using here. My organization, some organization, as if he doesn't know what it's about. You know, this guy, you know, seems really involved in Georgia politics, yet has no idea what this crazy organization's about.
10,000, I'll do it. So then he says, okay, make it 10,000. I say, all right, well, unblock me and I'll do it. So he unblocks me, and then the next day he blocks me again immediately. And I'm like, I guess I had like a 12-hour window to donate. So I'm like, okay, well, fuck it. If I had like a 12-hour window, because this guy's so important, I guess he must not want my $10,000 too badly. So I'll just give it to the competing organization, which his org is like an anti-cop co-op or some bullshit. So I figured I'd donate the 10K to the cops instead. So fuck it.
Okay, I love the petty energy.
Yeah, I guess.
I do. Like, I'm a petty person. Be like, yo.
Like, and that's pretty much the long and the short of it. Oh, well, I guess I'll just do the opposite of whatever you told me to do. Like, what kind of bullshit? Like, at what point does this stop? At what point, like, so if somebody were to do this to him and be like, I want you to donate to the Southern Poverty Law Center to fight racism, is he going to donate to the KKK out of spite? Is he going to donate to the Proud Boys just out of spite? Like, where exactly does that end? Where does that logic of, oh, well, I'm just going to donate to the competing organization even though I don't know what they're doing? Da, 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 da. Like, are you joking with me right now? Like, this is not, you know what is an appropriate reaction? Oh, he blocked me again. I guess we're not going to debate, and I should move on with my 35-hour live streams that I do every day. Okay? Who cares about this? And why did you need to give $10,000 to the fucking Atlanta Pig Department? And again, I'm really not against cops or anything. It's just, this is the dumbest fucking logic I think I've ever encountered. Anyway, y'all ready to move on to the next person? I'm done. By the way, the person that he's talking to is, I guess, Abba, who also went ahead and donated $10,000. Isn't that precious? And he put it under the streamer, the other guy's name. Under FD Signifier's name. Like, for Christ's sakes, like, do these people, like I said, the only person that I know that I even know of in any of these people that I've mentioned here was Destiny. And it's just like, it blows my mind. You're just throwing away $10,000 on something that you are acting very flippant about. So it's either you knew what you were donating to and you are totally interested in them building Cop City, or you don't know anything about the organization and you just made a completely regressive decision for your side, by the way. I mean, this guy's supposed to be on the left. For your side, give me a break. What are we talking about tonight? Bootlickers. But you missed that topic, so we are going to move on. I've got I started writing down a number of things here, and since we have been, what are you bitching about? What? Listen, the show starts at 7 p.m. and you people coming in here 45 minutes late better shut your damn mouth and say, wow, I'm enjoying the show. Where do I donate? That's what you should be saying. Where do I donate? It's tip.m60.live, by the way. All right. I think we need to meditate. Okay. I think we need to clear the bad energy of the politics and everything. Okay. Are you guys ready for this? You guys know, press 7 in the chat if you're ready for this. You guys know that I love my cleaning videos. Okay. And one of my favorite cleaning channels here is Angela Brown Cleaning, okay? So I come across, again, this was another YouTube, stop forcing shit on me, okay? Stop shoving shit on me. But they kept recommending this specific video for clutter paralysis, overcoming clutter paralysis, how to get unstuck. Okay.
To pay a fee, but a lot of.
So let's see. We're going to watch a little bit into this. Okay. We're going to watch a little bit into this. And I'm going to show you what happened here for me.
Hey there. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Angela Brown, and this is the Clutter Corner. We've been meeting here every week for several weeks to help you change your relationship with stuff. And today we have a very special project that we're working on, and we've invited a lot of our external friends. And I say our external friends, we have a whole bunch of professional house cleaners that are joining us on the call today. And the reason for that is they are inside people's homes on a regular basis every single day. And we're seeing an epidemic of clutter that we've never seen before. It kind of started back in the pandemic era when everyone was staying at home.
So press 1 in the chat if your house,
scary room.
Press 1 in the chat if your house is just horribly cluttered. So this is a professional cleaner, and she runs, I believe, some kind of like maid business where she trains other maids to like go and, or other professional cleaners to go and clean shit. I actually won't go too much into this, but there's some pretty funny moments in this, and I would actually encourage you to check this out. Let me see if I can find the part that I was looking for here, because she makes, yeah, this part where she makes this suggestion
of our hard wiring is that we have attachments to other people and things. So what can we do today? And this is, I'm asking everybody.
Low key, this is about hoarding. For those of you that don't understand, is she's trying to address people with hoarding, which by the way, I am a former hoarder. Okay.
As a participant, can you
these days I'm feeling more like a hoarder, but it's mostly because I'm having trouble getting rid of shit.
Help us with this today. Okay, here's a strategy and a solution. The professional house cleaners and professional organizers are utilizing it right now. And I want to share it with you today. so that you can start doing it as well. This is a series of rolls of painter's tape. And so you can just buy these at the hardware store. I've actually left links in the notes below on the YouTube channels that we're streaming to today. This is painter's tape. It peels off really easily and it leaves no residue, which is why I'm a really big fan of it. And I have this in multiple colors. So with a Sharpie pen, what I can do is I can write the name of a person on this tape. So let's say that I have 2 children and I've got a boy and a girl. Okay. So for the boy, let's say his name is Rob. I would put Rob's name on lots of little pieces of red tape, and I would tape them to the backs of items in my house that I want Rob to have when I die. Now, I may not die for 50 years, but if that tape is on the back of that item, then at any point during the course of from now through the next 50 years, when Rob comes to visit, I can say, hey, look around the house and see if there's anything that you want that I have that I'm downsizing right now. If he picks up an item and it has a red tape on the back of it, he's free to take it today. Yay! One less thing in the house, right? Let's say that the daughter's name.
Okay, so the idea here being that if you're trying to declutter and you actively have a hoarding issue, that this is one way to kind of get shit out of your fucking house, or at least at a bare minimum to plan to, because you know, it's better to make hoarders think from the end, which is, if you're gone, who's going to deal with all this fucking shit? If you're dead and rotting in your fucking, who's going to deal with it? Who's going to know what of yours should be preserved? Who's going to know, you know, if I died tomorrow, nobody would find my body for 6 months. And then they'd probably just burn my hard drives or some shit. Okay? Whatever's up on my YouTube is up on my YouTube until YouTube decides to ban it. You know? Like, that's it. I ain't got nothing else for you. You know? So, it's just one of those things that these are important ideas to keep in mind in the first place as to, like, where your shit goes. But I also don't recommend putting little pieces of tape on everything.
And Susan, daughter Susan gets green tape. So everything that I want Susan to have gets marked with Susan's name on it with a Sharpie pen on the green tape, taped to the back of the item, so that anytime Susan comes for the rest of her life, that she sees something with a green item on it, she is now free to take that with her.
I'll put some hot pink tape on it
today. Now, here's the catch. If she sees an item on it and it has Rob's color on it, she gets to go to Rob and say, hey, Rob, I noticed that Mom has this particular item at her house with your tag on the back of it, and I'm wondering how important is that to you? And Rob might say, oh, I hated that thing. Mom always thought that I really enjoyed it and I didn't, and I'm not interested in it at all. You can have it. They get to negotiate while you're still alive, and somebody can still take it home today.
Now, let me explain to you the flaw in this logic, which is that Rob and Susan are not having this conversation for another month, okay? When you're the child of a hoarder, you're not really compelled to initiate this conversation, even over a text message, for at least a month.
Okay. Yay! What a nice little simple easy program, right? The yellow one,
months later,
I like to save for things that I'm using in my life right now. Like it might be my hair dryer. So in my house, my hair dryer might have a little piece of yellow tape on it. It doesn't have anybody's name, but the yellow tape means I'm using this in my life right now. Please don't throw it away. But I had no emotional attachment to it whatsoever. Okay. So if I were to die tomorrow for some reason and somebody were to go through all my stuff and they find yellow tape, oh, guess what? This meant nothing to Mom. It meant nothing to her. She just used it. It was a utility item. It was just part of her house, part of her bathroom, whatever. We all have our own hair dryers. By keeping it, it doesn't mean any emotional attachments to Mom. We are free to let this go, right?
I feel like that's a given with a hair dryer. I feel like there are a lot of obvious things. But again, she makes a good point. What if I wanted my children to keep my antique coffee maker?
It's going to make clearing out the house super easy. Anything with yellow tape. Now, anybody that's coming into the house whether it's a professional organizer, whether it is a house cleaner, whether it is a distant relative that comes in. They're going to look at everything and go, oh, this is all Rob's stuff. Let's call Rob and have him come and pick up all of his stuff. Now, there are lots of apps that are also on our smartphones where any person that's going through a house and a professional organizer.
But here's the point that I think you're missing is not so much that she has an emotional stock in the items, but that she's speaking to an audience that has the emotional stock in the items, you know?
Or a house cleaner can help you with this. In the house cleaning industry, we do lots of upsell projects where if some reason somebody canceled on us, we got a whole bunch of extra time on our hands. We call up our list of people that are like, hey, I want this service. Come help me with this. They'll call you up on the phone and say, hey, listen, I've got an open 3 hours. Do you want me to come do inventory of everything in your house? You're like, sure, come on over. With the apps, you just scan the apps. You can either use videos or you can take pictures, and then you can decide where this goes. So you can make a pocket and say, this goes to Rob, this goes to Susan, this goes inside the storage unit, this goes to house number 1, this goes to house number 2. This needs to be stored in the attic, this needs to be stored in the garage. And you get to itemize where those items are. In the event that you're ever looking for something, let's say that there's, I don't know, a set of golf clubs, and you're going to be at your vacation house that's near a golf course. Where are the golf clubs? You can look really quick at the inventory and go, oh yes, it's at that property right there next to the golf course. That's
Now, this is extremely neurotic to try to teach to a hoarder, I should add. But here's the thing is when she mentions this and she mentions this fucking tape, I'm like, they make painter's tape in like all these different colors. And so she says she puts it in the notes and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I look and here's the painter's tape, by the way, if you're interested. They actually make painter's tape in all these colors into it. But then I noticed some of the other links here. The new normal sleep tape. The new tape, affirmations of a clean and orderly home.
Welcome to the new tape. The new tape was designed to listen to as you go to sleep at night, so that it will reprogram your mind for success and inspiration. Should you choose to listen to it as you sleep at night, you will fall into a deep, deep, relaxing, peaceful sleep. As you breathe deeply and sink into a deep sleep, the new tape will change your beliefs and your positive energy about how you feel about your life. Should you choose to listen to this during your waking hours, it will energize you and inspire you to have the best day you've ever had. Welcome to the new tape.
So this woman who I have gotten a lot of good cleaning tips from, by the way, over the last few years, is now apparently making meditation videos, cleaning meditation videos.
Energy. I awaken in the morning and I pop out of bed with the enthusiasm for the new day. I am so excited to be alive. Gratitude for my night of rejuvenating sleep fills my soul. Gratitude for the new day embraces me like a big bear hug. I feel love and gratitude and peace. I allow myself and find it easy to make my bed in the morning. Making my bed is a commitment to a day of order. No matter how many times a day I take a nap, I make my bed after each rest because I allow myself the order and tidiness that a made bed provides. I deserve a clean home,
and this is 8 hours long. Okay, let's take a listen to the other one that she has here.
To pay a fee, but a lot of
Let's take a quick listen. The new normal sleep tape.
Welcome to the new norm. This is
So, as you can see, this channel is called Hoarding World with Angela Brown. So, Angela Brown appeared... No, it's not a loop. This is just 8 straight hours. Maybe it is. It does loop at some point. I would hope so. I can't imagine she sat there and recorded 8 hours worth of original that's what I'm wondering. Did she really sit and record for fucking 8.5 hours? But I don't know, some people do that. But it's just like, I don't know. This is one thing that's been kind of like weirding me out, especially with a lot of the YouTube channels, is a lot of people think that they've got the voice for like meditation videos and shit like that. And it's like, just stay in your lane. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't. The way she pronounces her R's really gets, like, irritates me. And this isn't like to shit on anybody, but it's just like the way she like, just see if you can hear it.
The tape that was designed to reprogram your conscious and unconscious mind. If you're listening to this as you're out walking or jogging or working or driving, put it on 1.5 speed. That way it will be fast enough that it will keep you awake. Other than that, listen to it on normal speed because it's designed to listen to all night as you sleep. And if you listen to this all night, every night as you sleep, magical things will start happening in your life, almost with no effort, and it will happen easy and effortlessly. As we create our lives, we say things to ourselves at a conscious and unconscious level. And sometimes they're not healthy things, and then it brings unhealthy things into our lives. But if you create a new norm where you are telling yourself positive, uplifting, and inspiring things, they start to manifest themselves in your life. And then when they start to appear, you recognize them. And you say, hey, wait, that's for me. I created that. So listen tonight as you go to sleep and listen to the new norm as this ingrains itself inside your mind at a conscious and an unconscious level. I've designed this for you with the best of intentions and with happiness, health, and prosperity in mind. Please enjoy your peaceful night's sleep.
Enjoy.
I am worthy of a restful and rejuvenating night's sleep.
Did you hear that? Do you not hear the R's, the R thing that I'm talking about? Please tell me you hear this.
I am worthy of a restful and rejuvenating night's sleep. I have created a peaceful sleep and a comfortable sleep environment. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions, and I choose to let go of stress before bedtime. I am grateful for the opportunity to rest and recharge my body and my mind. I am confident in my ability to fall asleep easily and sleep soundly. I am proactive in taking care of my sleep hygiene and following a consistent bedtime routine. I am open to trying new techniques and strategies to improve.
It's funny because I'm laughing at this because it's like, this seems to be a meditation of how good you are at going to sleep. Which it's like, I kind of struggle with this myself, where it's like, I have a bad problem where I will keep going and keep going and keep going until I pass out. And so what that means is like, I keep going till I pass out, meaning that I shouldn't say usually, I've been much better about this lately, but I have a bad problem with going and going and going until I pass out, meaning I forget to brush my teeth, or I forget to, put on, lotion at the end of the night, or, I forget to whatever I need to do before I go to bed. I forget to take my fiber supplement before I go to bed. Lucky for you, now you have to listen to this while you lay in bed. Yeah, but I feel like if I heard this, I would be like, oh shit, I forgot to brush my teeth, and I get up out of bed. Anyway, we're at 8, so I just wanted to show you guys this shit. I thought this was the wackiest fucking shit that I had seen most of the week, was that this woman is doing a whole, like, meditation channel. Well, okay, so this seems to be a hoarding, I guess, support channel. So we might need to check this out I'm gonna actually subscribe to this one because we might want to check this out sometime. Yeah, we might want to check this out sometime. I'll see if I can find some good videos from this, but let's talk about Jack. Okay. I did not really get a chance to go as much into what I wanted to with Jack last week because I found another one of Jack's very random fucking channels of the like 35 channels this man has across YouTube. I found another one. Before we get into that though, he has been posting some videos. So let's watch through them. And let me just tell you, you might as well call this motherfucker Jacqueline Reed because he is actually over here making a video titled Out of the Nursing Home Ribs. Okay? This man just got done with his third stroke and he's like, oh, I'm going to make ribs just to piss everybody off. And I even left a comment in here, which you guys should go like it if you see it. Jack, I was initially concerned about your health scare, but based on the title, I can see you're intentionally trolling your audience, so it's good to see you back to normal. Anyway, let's watch Out of the Nursing Home Ribs. He also, by the way, yes, he also uploaded a fast food review today, too, so we've got plenty. We've got plenty to do here today.
Okay, so there's a few things I want to talk about for.
Oh my God, it's Tammy. It's precious, precious Tammy. Oh, we haven't seen you in so long, Tammy. How you doing?
Get started. The first thing is, my buddy Robert's helping me because I can't do it all. It's a little rough. And
that's not Tammy. I thought she had just gotten a new haircut.
He was available, so he came over, and this guy, I know. I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm saying it anyway. This guy's visited me in the hospital and the nursing home at least 20 times. And, you know, I had a lot of friends that, oh, I hope you get better. And, I mean, they live like a block away. Oh, I want to come visit you. And they never came visiting. This guy came visiting. This guy's been a good friend. And I want to say thank you very much.
My pleasure.
He asked me, he would ask me, hey, what's the first thing you're going to do when you come back? The other videos I edited, was it the blueberry and the mushroom cheeseburger one? Those, the mushroom cheeseburger one I did by myself after I got out. And then the other ones were already
You did nothing by yourself. You did that with Tammy Jr. You did nothing by yourself, Jack, you sack of shit.
Recorded before I went in the hospital. So I'm back now, and I told him I want to do ribs. Oh, yes. Sorry, my dog's going crazy in the background. Can't do anything about it. She wants to get all over these ribs, and she's not going to. So anyway, we're calling these Out of the Nursing Home Ribs. We're going to rock them. Let's get them prepared. All right, so basically, when it comes to doing ribs, I do the whole spare rib. These are spare ribs. Baby backs are like little tiny things. Okay, and then you normally will always find a flap of meat like that. Okay, on the bony side. You need to cut that off, but now we opened up the other package and it wasn't there, was it?
No, not at all.
So somebody stole my flap. I'm really upset because I'm not paying for bones, I'm paying for meat.
Give him
so
back
we're going to cut this off. So you cut the flap off however you want. And then you can cook it up and it's very delicious. It's very tender, no bones about it. So you just slice all the way across, take this extra layer of meat off. Some people square up their ribs. Some people take the membrane off. I don't. Personally, I never have.
Yeah, just remember that real quick about how he doesn't take the membrane off, and which is, I don't cook ribs that much. I don't know too much about making ribs, but just remember that little note about the removing the membrane.
My entire life,
he doesn't do that, and Jack's the professional here.
The ribs together better. It gets cooked off. It seems there's never really a membrane issue, but if you want, you see where the membrane's here. You can get like the handle of a teaspoon, and get under the membrane and lift it up and peel it off with a paper towel. Because the paper towel will grip it and pull it. We've trimmed the meat off. We're going to use olive oil as our binder. Some people like to use mustard. I don't care for the mustard taste on my ribs. They're very mild, but they're there, and that taste is on every rib. So we're going to go with the olive oil that's in the cupboard right there. Behind Robert, there should be a bottle on the second shelf there. Is there oil in there or not?
There's got some oil in there.
But go ahead and drizzle all over. Then we're going to spread our oil all over, and then we're going to apply, it's called Honey Hog Barbecue from Meat Church.
Okay, and by the way, I don't know if you noticed this, but oh shit, sorry. What is with Discord needing a fucking update every 15 fucking minutes? And every time I update it, it doesn't ask me to change my username. You know, they don't seem interested in making me change my username yet. Anyway, that's olive oil. I'm guessing that's olive oil. I guess I could be wrong, but even if it was like grapeseed oil or something, that should not be in a clear container. That oil is probably rancid as fuck.
That is what we're going to be applying. So just get a quick shot of him.
Because that is way too green to be vegetable oil.
Beautiful.
Looking good. Coming out quite nice.
And once again, there's a lot of seasoning. Go heavy on the seasoning because a lot of it falls off. And you'll thank yourself later when eating. Hope, go lay down, girl. We'll let you in after we're done filming. Alright, he'll give you an idea of how heavy he puts it on there. See? You bought it, you might as well use it.
Absolutely.
Alright, and do that with both sides. We're doing 2 racks. Okay, guys, we've done all the seasoning. So the next thing you're going to do to this meat will be a 165. So we're going to get it on the smoker right now, take it to 165, then we'll wrap it with some sauce.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, we're ready to wrap our ribs. They're at 165. We're putting the meaty side down onto the butter and sauce.
Oh, man. I was like, is that butter? This is what you do as soon as you get out of the nursing home.
Flip it down.
Got our medium side here.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Woo!
I mean, this motherfucker was just itching and bitching and moaning for 2 months in that fucking nursing home, being the biggest fucking Karen he could all over Facebook, just so he could get out and have some more fucking ribs, just so he could feast, so that the demon inside him could feast on some more fucking raw meat. He did lose half his body.
Take it back out, and then we'll do the same thing with the other one. You want to rip the foil before or not? You don't care.
Oh, it's so hot. Fresh off the grill. Just done resting.
Wow.
Woo!
Look at the steam coming up. We should have opened it.
Away from you.
Look at that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I almost didn't need the knife.
Hold on a second.
Woo!
Wow.
What the fuck was that? I refuse to believe you got a good shot of that. Oh, maybe he did. Maybe I'm wrong. Yes, this is Jack. The one-armed wonder.
Let's do it.
All right.
No, of course not. He just got done with his third stroke.
Man, I love ribs.
That's why these are out of the nursing home ribs.
These are amazing.
The bones even fall apart.
That looks kind of disgusting.
These are so good.
And I'm going to argue they look kind of pink. But
I'll tell you, that butter is awesome on there.
This could
I'm
win
not sure about that.
This could win a competition.
Oh no, this is a new video.
You guys have a great day.
Take care.
This is the first time we've seen him stand. No, he managed to prop himself up when he was doing that cheeseburger Swiss whatever bullshit casserole he did. No, this video is from 5 days ago, so this is not an old video. His chick, yeah, he just went through his third stroke, was in a nursing home for nearly 2 months, and the first thing he does is feast on butter ribs, okay? Now, Jack has more than one fan named Rob, strange enough. Let's see if I can find, I think he left a comment on this video specifically. Yeah, here it is. Rob Milanowski. Now, there's actually a video of Jack meeting up with Rob Milanowski for lunch one day. And Rob is like basically he's a passive-aggressive troll. Okay, so he's sort of Jack's friend, but as you're going to see, he's very passive-aggressively friends with Jack. I always learn something when I watch one of your videos. And in the replies, the big question would be what? Sometimes I learn what not to do. Now, Rob has his own channel where Rob does barbecue. He'll make it. He's got his own rib video from 2 weeks ago. And he'll do his own food reviews. And he's a big fan of Jack, as you'll see. The last of the best barbecue, because he's got the best barbecue sauce also. Or he bought the best barbecue sauce from Jack, and he's like, I have the last jar. We watched that video at one point. I'm not going to watch his whole video, but I'm going to show you this clip from his most recent video. This is his most recent video. And you can see, let's see, where is it? Yeah, it's when he's actually tasting it. He's wearing a Cooking with Jack shirt.
Off the bone, but this is falling off. You know,
he's wearing a Cooking with Jack t-shirt. He's a huge fan of Cooking with Jack, okay? But watch this clip from this video.
Cut off the fat, remove the membrane, like I often do. Some people don't. Those sort of people, I don't know. There's a special place in hell for those people.
That was a joke. I'm sure it's not that special. So, I know this is worse of the internet, but Rob has a pretty good fucking channel, and he's incredibly entertaining. So if you find Rob Milanowski on YouTube, check his channel out. He, like I said, he's a very passive-aggressive Jack troll, okay? Now, Jack also uploaded today because God forbid he learn his lesson. Okay, this might not be a fact. We'll see what this is going to be. It's called Slim Chicken Strawberry Fest. I haven't watched this yet. 2 minutes, 52 seconds. Come on, Jack. We want longer videos.
Okay, we're back at Slim Chickens, and they got a strawberry kind of promotion.
This might just be on this channel where he's like he's recording this shit in real, but he sounds slower and deader every video. He sounds just more dead. He's just like, I feel like we're watching him die. It's so sick.
Strawberry salad and a strawberry wrap, and that is what we're checking out today. It's for a limited time, so if it's good, you guys are gonna want to run to your local Slim Chickens for this special.
Run to your Circle Slim Chicken through the bedroom. Like, good Lord. And another thing, too, is like, I'm actually kind of pissed at myself because when I saw Slim Chicken Strawberry Fest, what came to mind was like, oh, there's like a strawberry festival in Slim Chickens, Tennessee. You know, I'm just like imagining that maybe he's doing something slightly different from fast food, but far be it from me to expect anything out of this fucking guy.
So how much was the wrap?
That was, I think, $7.99.
Instead, it is a fast food place having their strawberry fiesta, fucking strawberry fest. Fuck. This is the trade show he's waiting for. Is his fucking strawberry fest at fucking this chicken place. There's a Greek chicken strawberry salad. Maybe that's not Greek, but chicken strawberry wraps. Chicken strawberry wrap. All right, whatever.
I see $10.99.
That's the meal. $7.99 by itself.
Oh, okay.
And the salad was $10.99.
Can't you
All
read
right,
chat?
salad is 10. The wrap is $7.99. Got it. So we're looking at the meal right now, the combo.
That's the $10.99 comes with the drink and all this.
$10.99 with the drink.
Uh-huh.
All right.
The salad comes with this and a drink.
Okay.
And then that's the a la carte.
That's the wrap. All right.
Why the fuck did y'all get
Now,
3 entrees?
The salad doesn't have a lot of strawberries in it,
Why did y'all get 3 entrees, for Christ's sake?
but it has a ton of chicken. Ton. So let's try it right now.
Oh my God. I'm pretty sure this guy is in his mid-50s.
Dressing's real good. So we'll finish this up and we'll give you our opinion outside. But so far, the dressing is spot on. I like it a lot. All right, I got it.
Before I even get into this, you would think Tammy at least has a little bit of fucking self-control enough to be like, Jack, no, okay, no. Like, just stop him for, like, she has to be, like, actively trying to, like, work him to his 4th stroke. I mean, this is insane. I just feel like I'm watching an old man just slowly die on camera. Yeah, he sounds like he's in the middle of a stroke. It's sick. I can't take this shit.
Say that was very filling. The wrap alone. We didn't even touch the salad. We took it home. Okay, guys. The chicken, strawberries, very fresh. It all came together. The dressing was a home run. They're packed. They're crowded right now. We got out there just in time. So anyway, I totally give it a solid A. We would probably come back and get the wrap again, right?
Yep. Wrap is really good.
Yeah, it's a great rapper. Shut the fuck up, Tammy. Shut the fuck up. I swear to everything holy. For a second, I almost thought he ate something healthy. See, again, that was where I was like, I thought he was going to be going to Strawberry Fest. I thought he was going to be going to some little festival with fresh strawberries everywhere or something. They had all different kinds of strawberries or something. I'm so mad at myself. This is literally Lobster Fest. This is Red Lobster's Lobster Fest, but it's Strawberry Fest at a chicken place. Does he have a slight form of Down syndrome? I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm actually wondering. No, this is the result of this man for the past 12 years eating undercooked meat and nothing but like fast food and undercooked meat for like the past like 20 years now, and he's had 3 strokes. That's why he sounds like he has Down syndrome, is because he's had 3 fucking strokes and is practically dying at like 55. Listen, at best, we can all be grateful that we're not in this position. At worst, be very afraid this could be you in a few years. That would determine the 3 stroke. Yeah, that's the thing, is he's had 3 strokes that have basically stroked out his entire right side. And so even before this last stroke, he couldn't use his arm. Even before this last stroke, he couldn't use his arm. And he had a stroke before that. Like, at what point is this not like, what do we need to do, Jack? When are you going to realize that, like, you can't keep eating like this? The Lord is not going to make raw pork somehow good for you. It hasn't been working this whole time. What makes you think it's going to, that you can keep eating like this? It's insane. I saw today that they're moving, on Facebook? I hope they move to Jupiter. The planet, not the city. Jesus fucking Christ. So anyway, let's go back in time, I guess, to... Not that. Let's go back in time to a time when Jack had only suffered 1 stroke. Because I found this channel that doesn't seem to be incredibly well known, and it's called Letters from Jack. Are you guys feeling special? You're going to get a nice letter from Jack here today. If I was wife, I would force him into a healthier living situation. You would think. And Tammy's not exactly like fat or anything. Like, obviously she doesn't give 2 shits about what she shovels down her fucking hole. But like, she has to stop enabling him. It's insane. But Jack is also a very terrible person, as you're about to see. So this is when he was living, this is from 10 years ago. This is from when he was living in California. And I believe he either had 1 or 0 strokes at this time. And he decided to start up a channel called Letters from Jack. Here are letters that Jack writes regarding things that he feels strongly about. So we're just going to watch a couple of these. I figured why not? Because, you know, this is just a new outlet for Jack to be a Karen.
Dear United States Post Office, so how's it going? Oh yeah, that's right. It's not going very well for you, is it? How's it feel to be paying those union wages and having to get rid of Saturday delivery? I don't even know if that started yet. But I think you guys are heading down the wrong path. So let me give you some advice. I would love to save the U.S. Post Office because we kind of need it.
We need Jack Scalfani. When was this from? 2013, I guess, when the post office was having issues back in 2013. I'm glad that we have Jack Scalfani, fucking professional postman, here to save the day.
I don't think FedEx and UPS is going to cut it for us. For all the small little letters and things that we send out every day. So here's the deal. Make people show up to the post office box and pick up their mail. That's right. Make everybody in America walk to a post office box of some sort and pick up their mail. Stop delivering it by foot to everybody's house. You will save millions and billions and...
That is your fucking idea. Now, again, remember, this is 10 years ago, and I think we're looking at a slightly politically different Jack as he seems to be rubbing in their faces that they have to pay union wages. But what kind of belligerent, dumb, dipshittery is this? I just finished the video.
Jillions and whatever a year. Pretty cool concept, huh? And stop paying union wages. Oh yeah, that's what killed Hostess. So figure it out, get your act together, and because I don't want to see government bailout. That's just gonna literally piss me off.
That just gonna piss me off. This stupid motherfucker, I swear to God. Have you ever walked into a post office and seen that there's probably, I don't know, if you had to make a guess, just in your local post office, for whatever zip code you're living in, how many P.O. boxes would you say that there are at your post office? If I had to estimate, I would probably say 1,000. Okay? If I had to estimate, I'd probably say there's 1,000 P.O. boxes that are currently in the post office, you know, at any given local post office. So take a city of 10,000 people, okay? I don't even think the particular city, but just take a city of, let's just take a city of 5,000 people. Your suggestion is to build an even bigger mail facility and make everybody have to drive to the post office to pick up their mail. Like, are you fucking joking? I mean, and the other thing too is like, he thinks he's so smart and high and mighty with this idea, but it's like, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't the Constitution literally guarantee us to be able to get mail delivered, not go to the post office and pick it up, like to have mail delivered? Isn't that like what that part of the Constitution's about? I could be wrong about this. Either fucking way, brilliant idea, Jack. Let's see what else you've got up your sleeve. Dear Chick-fil-A.
Dear Chick-fil-A, hey, congratulations on successful sales on that Wednesday, August 1st. Eat at Chick-fil-A Day. You guys made bank. I mean, you made millions.
Yeah,
I know you're not going to tell anybody
because
it's your policy not to tell anybody, but I'm just curious what you're going to do with the money now. Are you going to take a portion of the proceeds and you're going to donate it to help people, or are you going to show a little love back, or what are you going to do? You know what? Better yet, instead of me sitting here guessing what you're going to do, I'm going to give you a call. Let's see what Chick-fil-A is going to do about this.
Wait a minute. Okay, so if you remember, Chick-fil-A had a whole incident. Well, in fact, Chick-fil-A didn't do anything in this incident, but it was like everybody decided they wanted to boycott Chick-fil-A. And so in like a counter protest, a bunch of people were like, hey, let's all go to Chick-fil-A on the same day. And so on that day, Chick-fil-A was like flooded with people and the lines were all crazy and shit. And I hear the line is still going to this day, 10 years later. But the point is that they didn't like schedule or plan this or anything. But so what does this fucker want? A free fucking chicken sandwich for everybody because they made so much fucking money?
What are we doing with the money that was made on when all the customers came in?
Yeah, you guys.
This fat fuck actually called up Chick-fil-A customer service to say, what did you do with our money that we gave you because we supported you?
You guys had record sales and you know, all this money was made and we supported you and everything. I thought maybe the company was going to, you know, take like a portion of the proceeds and, I don't know, you know, give them to help people with it or something.
Help people?
I'm not quite sure. I mean,
help me with an extra packet of fucking Chick-fil-A sauce.
We donate all the time to different organizations, so it's something that we do all the time anyway. But as far as that particular day, I wouldn't have any information about, you know, what they're going to do.
So
donating, because it's something that they do all the time anyway.
But before I go any further, God bless the lady on the other end of the phone with this bullshit. Because I remember when I worked at Verizon, I would get a couple of these calls where people would be like try to like troll me into like this whole, Verizon's part of the Bilderberg group and you guys all own the airwaves and all this shit. And I'm like, okay. I can help you with your cell phone service. I'm not really here to talk about the politics of the company. Like, so yeah, God bless this lady on the other end having to put up with this stupid nonsense. And I can't even imagine how many calls Chick-fil-A was getting. Not like this, but like the other half of it where it's like, you hate the gays. Da, 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 da. Getting all those fucking calls. And it's like, girl, I just work here. This is a Chick-fil-A.
Right, but I mean, and we go to Chick-fil-A all the time, but this was kind of an above and beyond. I mean, you guys sold out and had to close early, and there was like a lot of stuff that, you guys made bank. And I'm just curious, is Chick-fil-A doing anything above and beyond with all that money they made that day?
Nope.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any information here about that. The only thing I could offer is take your name and phone number and request that somebody from corporate office possibly follow up with you and maybe provide you with any kind of information that they may have.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm just, like I say, I was there, and, maybe, a suggestion would be like, take a percentage of all profits for that day and put it towards AIDS research to kind of spread the love or something, I didn't know if you guys had anything planned, so I waited a week.
Research.
And the only thing I heard in the press release was, thanks for your business.
This is the man who said that he joined a church because the pastor said that he wanted to napalm the Palestinians. This is the guy who cares about donating it. They should donate to AIDS research. Oh, how far you've come, Jack.
So.
Okay, what's your first name?
First name is Jack, J-A-C-K.
Last name?
Scalfani, S-C-A-L, F as in Frank, A-N-I. And just out of curiosity, does follow-up normally happen, or am I just kind of going into a pool of a bunch of people who want to talk to corporate?
I'm not quite sure. I can tell you that, on as far as locations are concerned, the follow-ups happen. I'm not quite sure the turnaround time for follow-up with corporate. It has been extremely busy, so it may take a little longer than normal.
Okay.
Translation: nobody wants to talk to you, Jack.
Okay.
I haven't heard any complaints about no one following up.
Oh, cool. No complaints is a good thing. Okay, so I look forward to hearing from somebody from your company. Okay, so Chick-fil-A, whether you get back to me or not, I'll give you guys an update if they call. But I'm going to tell you right now, you should have gave proceeds to AIDS research or something. You should have spread the love on both sides. That would have been the right thing to do. Your belief system is like my belief system, which means we love everybody. So it'd be really nice to see Chick-fil-A step up and spread the love across both sides. Anyway, that's it for me, and I'm out.
I'm sorry, your religion teaches you what again, Jack? Teaches you what again? What does your religion teach you, Jack? Where the fuck is that club? Oh no, not sweet and sour cow vagina. Aw, he must have got it taken down. Oh no, here it is. Is this it? Is this the whole thing? Oh my god. Oh my god, I have to download this video. Because he'll try to get this shit taken down again. This is that whole interview.
On my way home, and I come back in an hour. We'll sit through the service. Let's check it out. So we sit down, and Pastor Davis gets up there, and he's like, first thing I hear him say, we need to napalm the Palestinians. I'm like, I look at my honey, I'm like, honey, did he just say, did the pastor just say we need to wipe out a whole, everybody over there?
Yeah,
and he's
for
like,
5 minutes.
And I'm like, I stood up. Where do I sign up? Just take all my money, do whatever. Seriously.
Where do I sign up? Take all my money. Where do I sign up to napalm the Palestinians? That's what your religion teaches you, right, Jack? Sick fucking asshole. Let's see. Dear future TV execs, Honey Boo Boo. Everybody press 7, I swear to God.
Dear future television executives, there's going to be a time where you're just sitting around wondering, what happened to television's dominance? Now you're going to be tempted to blame it on technologies, like video games or the internet. Well, I'm here from the past, July 24th, 2012, to tell you today is the day TV died.
She's the toddler that took the TV world by storm.
$1 makes me holler, Honey Boo Boo.
If you thought she was crazy,
I just got made one.
wait till you meet the rest of her family.
Hold on, scratch my bugs.
We're not rednecks.
Yes, we are.
We all have our teeth, don't we?
Is he really pissed about them making Honey Boo Boo?
Here comes Honey Boo Boo. The new series premieres Wednesday, August 8th.
Only on TLC.
And just in case you didn't realize, that was the Learning Channel.
Jack, you didn't even say anything. You literally did not say a goddamn thing. And yeah, good point. You're wearing a fucking fedora. Yeah, fucking mic drop. What the fuck was that shit? Dear Dark Knight Rises. Oh, God. This feels wrong.
Dear Dark Knight Rises.
Stop it. Get that stupid shit off your face.
Thank you for letting me play the role of Bane in your latest movie. I know you put something over my face to make me look scary, but nobody could hear me say anything. They couldn't understand a word I said. And then you told me to play the role with a Russian accent, making things even worse. Now, if you saw Dark Knight Rises, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm leaning forward going, what? What did you say? He threatened somebody. What's he doing? Couldn't hear a thing that guy said. Not only that, I couldn't care less.
Oh my God.
That was the worst villain ever in any superhero movie I've ever seen.
God.
It was a long, boring, full of dialogue, should have been cut like a whole half hour right off the end. It was just a horrible movie. I couldn't
Not
stand
enough
it.
action.
Doesn't stand up to the other two Batmans from Christopher Nolan. So, anyway, I'd save your money and I'd Redbox it. You guys take care.
Oh, Redbox it. You just got, Dark Knight Rises. Dear Viacom, DirecTV giving out discounts. Oh, God. Think he's making another phone call here?
Dear Viacom, I never thought I'd be writing you a letter, but I am.
What YouTube
I just wanna
downloader do you
personally
use?
thank
M60. I have been trying to download some vids, but none of the downloaders I have found work.
4K video downloader, and they better not be mine.
you for getting rid of MTV. Thank you so much. It hasn't been good since 1995. You know, when they used to play music, I never thought I'd be writing you a letter, but I am. I just want to personally thank you for getting rid of MTV. Thank you so much. It hasn't been good since 1995. You know, when they used to play music videos. You remember those days? Oh, those were the days. In fact, MTV, music, video, get it? Yeah. Okay, but the thing is, you took Nickelodeon too, and, you know, I'm a SpongeBob fan, love iCarly, all that crap, so.
I need to bring back MTV, okay? Remind me.
I gotta find out what DirecTV is gonna do for me, because I can't watch it anymore. So, let's see what happens.
Okay. Yes, I believe you're calling in about what's going on between DirecTV and Viacom, which I understand you're not getting any access to the programs carried by the network because, again, of the temporary removal of those channels from your channel lineup because, unfortunately, Viacom didn't get or didn't allow us to get any networks because we're not able to renew the contract.
Okay, I know why you...
Okay, I'm sorry. I think I just spaced out. What is he calling them for again? I apologize. I'm having real trouble following
all
this
that
one.
crap. So I got to find out what DirecTV is going to do for me because I can't watch it anymore. So let's see what happens.
So wait, they took out MT. Oh, he's mad they took away I'm so confused. They never took away MTV and they never took away Nickelodeon. What am I not understanding here?
5. You know, when they used to play music videos. You remember those days?
Right, music videos.
Those were the days. In fact, MTV, music, video, get it? Yeah. Okay, but the thing is...
It's music television. That's what MTV stands for.
You took Nickelodeon too, and, you know, I'm a SpongeBob fan, love iCarly, all that crap. So I got to find out what DirecTV...
Got it. DirecTV ditched Viacom. Got it.
Gonna do for
Okay,
me
my
because
bad.
I can't watch it anymore. So let's see what happens.
Okay. Yes, I believe you're calling in
Did
about
he say...
what's going on.
He did not say iCarly. I heard him say SpongeBob. Did he say iCarly?
Videos? You remember those days? Oh, those were the days. In fact, MTV, music, video.
No, he didn't. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. I'm
Okay,
watching
but
it
the
again.
thing is, you took Nickelodeon too, and, you know, I'm a SpongeBob fan, love iCarly, all that crap. So
Oh my
I got to
God,
find out
he
what
did
DirecTV
say
is going to
it.
do for me because
Gibby.
I can't watch it anymore. So let's see what happens.
He's a fan of the show, guys.
Okay. Yes, I believe you're calling in about what's going on between DirecTV and Viacom, which I understand you're not getting any access to the programs carried by the network because, again, of the temporary removal of those channels from your channel lineup because, unfortunately, Viacom didn't get or didn't allow us to get any networks because we're not able to renew the contract.
Okay, I know why you can't renew the contract. My problem is this. I have a contract, 2-year contract with you that I'm paying for that's supposed to provide me with those channels. So what can we do about that?
Okay, first and foremost, I'd like to apologize for that again, but we're willing to give you a compensation actually for the loss, for the temporary loss of your favorite programs from Viacom. In your account, I'm willing to give you a $10 discount for the next 3 months. That is $60 worth of credit.
Oh.
I'm sorry. That's $30 worth of credit, rather. That's for 3 months of $10 a month.
Okay.
And that we can have it applied towards your next month's bill.
Okay.
On top of that, I'm giving you a free movie channel, which will be Showtime, which will be available for you for free for the next 6 months.
Nice. So I get 6 months of Showtime and $10 for the next 3 months credit. You guys are awesome. That's why I'm with you.
I'm happy to know about that, Mr. Scafani, but still, give us a few more days to renegotiate with Viacom for us to get access back to your favorite programming from the channels.
Well, thank you so...
Because even if... Sorry.
No, thank you so much. Okay, now real quick, if you guys negotiate a deal, you're not going to yank my 6 months of Showtime, right?
No, this programming and discounts that I'm giving you right now will still be available for you, even if we get access back to Viacom channels.
You guys are awesome. Thank you for taking care of me.
Jack, you know, you might have won this round, but AT&T still controls the world. This is an awesome video, Jack. I just called DirecTV. They gave me $20 off for 2 months. Encore and Stars free for 6 months. Thanks for the info. It helped out a lot. I received HBO for 9 months, only $10. For only $10. Now, don't get me wrong. HBO's Sunday night program is phenomenal. It would be great to get it for free. Yeah, I don't disagree with him actually on this particular one, just because, like, if you sign a contract that you're like, even if Viacom wants to pull out of DirecTV, Viacom should still be liable for providing service to customers who are still under a contract with the company. I don't really know how you meet that agreement, but you know, they've been funded off of those cable subscribers. So it's not unheard of. It's not unreasonable to think, well, I've signed a contract for all of these channels for the next year. I should be able to get these channels for the next year.
Dear Video on Demand, better known as VOD. You guys are awesome. I love it. I totally, for some reason, didn't get the last 2 episodes of Legend of Korra. But right over here on my VOD list is the last 2 episodes, which means...
What is he talking about? What is what is he talking about? Netflix, or is this some service I don't know about?
Means I can watch it anytime I want. I just go over to it and I click and I start watching it.
Old service?
It's great. In fact, I don't even have to really record anything anymore because my VOD list...
Also, isn't Legend of Korra like an anime? Is this guy watching anime?
Hey, where'd the shows go? What? The shows don't stay? You have like a very small window to watch the shows? Oh. Wow.
Oh no.
That sucks.
It's crazy because on live television, you have an even smaller window of which to watch the shows. You know, you don't get 3 days straight. Like, I mean, it's just... Dear Redbox.
Dear Redbox, your app's amazing. I love your app. The app lets you just pick your movie ahead of time before you even go to the store. That's right. You can go through all the movies and pick which movie you want and pay for it and have it waiting for you so that nobody can get your movie and you just walk right in and get your movie. The problem is every time I go to pick up my movie, I see this. Dun 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 dun.
Jack, they're not going to put up an extra Redbox just for you.
That's right. I have no idea why nobody knows you have an app. You need to advertise more. Let people know. Don't just stand there browsing while there's 6 of us in line waiting to pick up our movies. It's insane. So spend some money, advertise that great app of yours, because nothing's worse than watching a mom let her child choose the movie.
Oh my God, she's starting over? Starting over. Starting.
Does he think that they can't hear him? Like, are you fucking joking with me right now? Like, are you actually being this much of a little bitch waiting for a fucking, to get a fucking movie so you can plop your fat ass down and eat some more fucking goddamn Arby's? And yeah, why are you filming children?
Over. That's right. Yeah, that is exciting. I just love starting over.
You're at a grocery store. Go get some food.
Stop providing those really bad rip-off videos like the new animated Brave cartoon. Yeah, I know. Pixar hasn't even released Brave in movie theaters, and yet you have some overseas piece of junk on your machine. Can you get rid of that stuff? Stick with good quality. Let the crappy stuff be on Netflix.
Did I really just see? Netflix sucks. Like, I'm sorry, there's not a Karen in the world that can hold a candle to Jack Scalfani. Okay, not a Karen in the world. Oh man, this guy gets me so fucking heated. Dear Apple #1. I guess we never got the sequel. Oh God, I already know what this is gonna be. This is gonna be a boomer rant about I don't know how to use my iPhone.
Dear Apple, thank you so much for always updating our software and always giving us stuff for free. I totally love it. Like this game that you have that comes preloaded on every iPhone bot. People don't even know they have this game. It's called the text deleting game. That's right, the text deleting game. And if you just go into your text messages, here, let me show you how it works. Go into your text messages. It looks something like this. Okay? Hit the edit.
Why are you showing us all of your text messages? Like this? Like, what the fuck?
Button to start the game. Now, the game is this. You hit the little red dot here with the line on it, and then you hit delete. Did you get that? Is that a killer game or what? Once again, hit the little red dot and hit delete. And if you're like me and you have 3,000 text messages, oh my gosh, you could play this thing forever. In fact, I'm glad you didn't give us a button that clears all our hundreds of text messages that we get every day. Because when I'm on the toilet, this is the choice for me. Thanks, Apple. Always there, and I appreciate it.
Does he not realize? Did it say 61? That might be just 60 unread. First of all, if you have 3,000 messages, that's not Apple's fault. That's your fault that you don't regularly clean out your text messages. Most people just don't care, and they just let them sit there so that they can go back to whatever thread. But the thing about it that he doesn't seem to understand is like,
oh my gosh, you could play this thing forever.
You
don't mean you have 3,000 text messages and hit delete.
You don't want it to be that easy to delete your whole message thread. Otherwise, you might accidentally delete shit. Now, this is where maybe use a trash bin method and then delete and like purge it after 30 days or something. But like, yeah, like seriously, like, and yeah, I don't want to see all your damn text messages from Garrett. You know, I know you fucking choked him out and everything. I just shit, man. This shit pisses me off. Should we keep going? What time is it? 8:55. We'll watch a couple more. Dear Larry Hagman.
Dear Larry Hagman, I just want to apologize. I feel so bad. I just got done seeing the new promo on TNT in The Return of Dallas, and I saw you in the promo. In fact, there's a shot of you right there. That is amazing. I honestly thought you...
I thought you were gonna be in the show too, and I swear to God, I want to just jump through the fucking screen right now.
Been dead for years. I cannot believe it. I was totally astonished. Is this like one of those Tupac things? I mean, it's like a Weekend at Bernie's thing going on here. I mean, Larry Hagman's still alive, right? I mean, he's right there in the promo.
I'm pretty sure Larry Hagman is still alive, is he not? Am I wrong? Is Larry Hagman? If not, he died recently. Oh no, 2012. He's a hologram. So I guess he did die because this is June 3rd, 2012. When did he die? November 23rd, 2012. Maybe I don't get it. Do I just not get it?
Is this like what?
Because he wasn't dead at this point, according to Wikipedia. I don't think I get it. I'm moving on. I'm too freaked out now. Dear New York. Fucking liberal yuppies.
Dear New York. So I hear you're trying to ban the sale of anything over 16-ounce sodas. Oh. That's right. Nowhere in New York can you sell anything over this. That's a 16.
I'm on the complete opposite end of the country, but I need to fight this fight.
16-ounce cup. Wow, that's crazy. And if that law gets passed, you know that law is coming to California where I live next. That's okay. Bring on your stupid laws, because I'm not worried one bit.
What? Are you threatening to buy more drinks? Little did he know he was going to lose that arm. Is he threatening to buy like more? Oh, I'll really screw it to you because I'll buy more drinks instead of I'll just buy more than one drink. What the fuck? Oh my God. Dear Facebook.
Dear Facebook, I am so sorry to hear that the opening of your IPO went really bad. I mean, there was Mark Zuckerberg just ding, 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 opening the stock market, and boom, NASDAQ just kind of froze up on you. Nobody could do any trading or anything. It was crazy. I mean, how horrible is that? You're trying to do business and it freezes up on you. It's kind of like the Facebook app. You know, every day we wake up, we open our Facebook, and it freezes for 3 to 5 minutes. You gotta love that. Or uploading a 10-second video takes 30 minutes. Unbelievable. So when I said 3 weeks ago that I wish you could feel our pain, I didn't.
This is from 2012, Jack. You need faster internet.
Mean that it would cost you billions of dollars to feel our pain. So please, let's take care of game requests next. Game requests are horrible. Everybody hates them. I mean, come on. We have signs like this. Seriously. That means nobody likes your game requests. So allow us to completely block them all, would you please? Before I have to wish something
Press
else
one
on
if
you.
you remember Facebook game requests, where everybody would be inviting you to play Farmville or what the fuck ever. Dear Yelp, this is the last one we'll do here.
Dear Yelp, I want to thank you very much for taking down all of my Jack on the Go links to restaurant reviews. I totally get it. Somehow in your...
Okay, so I think this was a thing where it was like he was posting restaurant reviews. So hear me out. What he's doing is going on Yelp and posting restaurant reviews for the places that he goes to for Jack on the Go. And in the restaurant reviews, he mentions, hey guys, or I thought this place was great. Blah, 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 blah. Make sure you check this out on Jack on the Go. Which Yelp sees this and they're saying, this is not for you to promote your YouTube. Number one, a business's comment section is not there to promote your YouTube, number one. And number two, this looks like spam. How do we know that you weren't paid by the restaurant to make this review? So it just looks like spam reviews. And like, if every fucking YouTuber did this, all of Yelp would be a bunch of fucking, hey, check out my YouTube channel.
Back on the Go links to restaurant reviews. I totally get it. Somehow in your 23 pages of terms of service, I broke one of your rules. I mean, I totally get how archaic video format can be. You know, we should be writing all of our restaurant reviews. You know, those great restaurant reviews that say, this place sucks, or it was awesome. Yeah, that really tells a lot. I get it. Nobody wants to see what the meat looks like, or the environment inside the restaurant, or how great the customer service is. Videos. Blech. Anyway, thanks for setting me straight, and you keep up the good work.
Jack, nobody wants to watch you go be a Karen. Nobody wants to watch you have a Karen fucking fit just so they can see what the fuck you're eating. Like, shut the fuck up. This fucking fucker. I can't watch anymore. I can't do any more of this. I can't. I'm done with Jack for the day. I'm done with Jack for the day. Let's see. We have an hour. We have an hour left here. Just for those of you that happen to be interested in it, we won't watch the oh wait. You know what's so funny is I was about to be like, let me go search for this video. And I was about to search for Cooper's mom had a baby because y'all keep calling her Cooper's mom. And the video's literally right here. My newborn baby came early, labor and delivery story. We can watch a little bit of this.
I did a thing.
But Cooper's mom had a baby.
Had a baby. What's up, Barney family? I'm going to share with you guys my labor and delivery story. But yep, baby, I'll give you guys her name in a few. She's here. She's doing good. She came a bit early.
You're going to make us wait until after you talk about the sponsor of today's video before you give us her name. Are you kidding me?
She's considered premature, but I think she's actually a good weight for being premature. She's 6 pounds and 5 ounces, and she's just doing good. Her newborn clothes don't necessarily fit her quite yet, but she's just kind of swimming in them just a little bit. So I'm gonna put her down for this video, just because it does take a lot for me to hold her right now. But yeah, here she is. So this is my labor and delivery story. Now, I really didn't update you guys this pregnancy other than telling you guys I was pregnant. And the main reason being is this pregnancy I was very, very sick, and I didn't want to update you guys in every update video. I'm like, I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. I ended up getting hyperemesis, which is severe morning sickness that pretty much lasts all throughout your pregnancy. For some women, they get lucky and it ends like around the second trimester, and for some women, it goes into the third trimester. I was on medication for it. It really helped.
Like, you have morning sickness every day of your pregnancy? That sounds fucking awful. But congratulations, girl. I'm not going to watch all this. I just can't. It's funny because there's another Dollar Tree channel. There's another Dollar Tree channel that this lady has been posting like crazy because I don't even watch her. It's on my main channel is where all the fucking recommendations are. But, what's her name? But First Coffee. Like,
hello, friends, and welcome back to.
She's been real pregnant, and so she's been like posting shorts like crazy lately, just like one after another. There was one that I found. I'm not sure because there's literally that many videos. But there was one where she was like promoting some Scrub Daddy product. Here it is. Is Scrub Daddy actually worth it?
I bought the Scrub Daddy Power Paste that has almost a perfect 5-star review on Amazon.
Listen, we're never going to find out the baby's name, okay? Not until we find out about today's sponsor, HelloFresh.
To see if it really works. So we're going to try it out first on my sink. Now, what I really love about this product is how the
In fact, when was this posted? April 17th. Okay, it was a month ago. I was like, y'all saw how far down I had to
together
scroll.
in one convenient little packaging, so you just swirl it in and you can get right to work. And I can tell right away that this is going to do a really good job on my sink. It's seriously
I'll show you what my pain point is with this video.
Like, look at this before and after and tell me you're not impressed. But let's try out something a little bit trickier. Next up, I have my enameled cast iron pan. It says on Scrub Daddy's description that you can use it on enameled cast iron. So I went ahead and gave it a go, and in literally less than 15 seconds, this is my before and after. I bought the Scrub.
You didn't show us the bottom of the pot. That was the part that everybody wanted to see, was that the bottom of the pot was like completely clean. She didn't show the bottom of the fucking pot. So it's like, okay, great. We'll use your Amazon link, but can you show us the damn bottom of the pot? Like
hello, friends.
It seems like you notice that when a lot of like content creators get pregnant, they'll start like mad posting videos just to like, and I mean, look, the reality is it's not cheap to have a child. So I don't blame them for hustling as hard as they can before, you know, that baby comes out, because they know they're going to be down and out for work for like a few weeks at least. So I totally get it. If I was not 8 months pregnant, I'd be shitting out YouTube videos too. Let's watch this actually for Jack, because this is a new Jack Vlogs video.
All right, so this is going to fail miserably. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Jack Scalfani here, still putting away, and
that was when he had knee surgery and he was in a little Scooty Puff.
Hey guys, what's up? Check this out. You're probably wondering why I bought all this stuff off of like QVC, HSN, all that stuff. When I was in the hospital for a week, there was nothing to do. I was getting my kidney stones taken out. I went shopping. Look at this. Can you believe it came in yellow? So this is going to be on the show all year.
It's in yellow.
Yellow. It looks like this. I got it in yellow also. Okay, I just pulled these out and they
all yellow.
Can you believe that? What a shock. I gotta be real honest with you guys. I'm just stopping the show right here, right now to tell you I don't want to use this stuff. All right. Now, when this is done, it's going to start making an annoying noise, a beep or a buzz or something. Okay. There's that annoying sound they warned us about. You hear that?
I'm really glad to see my discovery has been getting put to good use.
Then I'm going to unplug it so it stops making that sound. Okay, I like to call this first peek. You guys are going to get first.
Listen, we need to make just a ton of videos, like, just with, like, random shit. And it's like, you know, You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Peek. Before I even see it. Whoops. Sorry. I hate when that happens. There we go. Can you see it now? Can you get in there good and see it? I got 2 of them just in case I need them.
The clamps!
I want to show you something. Whatever happened to when muffins had substance? I bought the cheap English muffins. The cheap English muffins are way better than the name brand. I mean, they're getting worse and worse, but there you go right there.
What's wrong with them?
This is already split for me, so it's not like I cut it wrong. But what happened?
Yeah, you split it wrong then, Jack. Like, come on. Who cares?
Like nothing to the muffins anymore. That's not even like a real slice. Look how tiny that is compared to the bottom. Remember when they used to be equal sides? This is what we have. I'm using extra sharp cheddar cheese.
Like, that's the thing. I would probably complain about this myself in private, but I would never openly admit, like, why are the bagel slices the wrong size?
I'm going to grate it myself because grating your cheese yourself is way better than the spray chemical that they put on your shredded cheese. You'll see me use pre-shredded cheese all the time on the show because I'm lazy. Pre-shredded cheese all the time on the show because I'm lazy.
What spray? It's not spray. It's fucking goddamn like cornstarch or some shit.
But I'm going to try and start grating my own cheese. We'll see how long that lasts. That's your jerky. That's ground beef jerky with all the seasonings and flavors I put in.
Ground beef.
Chewy. I'm looking for a little heat.
I'll just interrupt you there for a sec.
Can you
got
make
a little bit of heat, just a little bit of heat.
Can you make jerky out of ground beef? Is that actually a thing? I don't think that's how you make jerky. Somebody tell me. I know there's got to be some jerky makers in here.
All right, got my flat edge.
Any
I'm going to press it into here. Okay. All right, so that's not really slicing. Oh, it is slicing. Look. I mean, seriously, there's no instructions. Not that I'm really disappointed, but anyway. Okay. All right, so let's lay our bacon out. Okay, well, this is a regular pound of bacon. It's not long enough to hold my bacon. I have a little problem here, too. Can I get a picture?
I've definitely seen this video before.
But that bacon's been trimmed to fit this pan. Okay.
He whines about how the bacon doesn't fit.
So I'm calling the bacon boss a failure. You're not long enough for full strips of bacon. I can only do 5 strips at a time. Where I'm making bacon, I can do the whole pound on here. So it's completely useless for me. You're doing.
You wouldn't make it out of ground meat. That's my point. Is like you would have to like smash the ground meat into like a thin layer, and then dehydrate. That sounds disgusting, and it sounds like it would crumble. It doesn't sound right at all. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't make jerky.
A bacon cooker because we
jerky.
can't because
Burger
it's
beef.
bacon. But this seems to be the model to go with is hang your bacon, no matter whether it's making bacon or
Bacon bacon.
The last one, I can't even remember the name of the one I did before that. It was Wild Bacon Maker. I'm gonna save that bacon grease. I wish they had a little spout I could pour it out. So here we go. Ready? Listen.
So then he could drink it.
Completely perfect. The yummy can, bacon cooker, delicious, complete success. And the scale is Bluetooth and it talks to the iPad. The iPad has recipes and it tells you what to put in the bowl. Okay, so here's, I paid extra for the bowls. I don't know why, just to see what they look like.
I can't shake this fear of losing even one small part of what Honda has to offer.
Oh my God, you're level 7 susceptible.
For what?
And then I got this off of QVC, I believe, called Scrub Daddy. You can hear it. It's a rough, strong scrubber. I mean, it's harsh. You would think it would scratch nonstick, but it doesn't. So I'm going to show you on one of my QVC nonstick
Yeah,
pans.
he's got a bunch
I'm
of.
gonna burn an
I
egg
need
in
to
it or
watch
something. I
these
don't know what.
QVC
All right, so I'm
videos.
just gonna get my Scrub Daddy a little wet. Got a little bit of water in it. Okay. And I'm just going to... No, it's non-stick, so the cheese just moves right. Look at that.
No shit.
Come on, get out of there. Okay, here we go. Ready?
No way.
Got that burnt chocolate in there. Well, that just came out too. What the...
Probably because it's a non-stick pan, you dipshit.
All right, so I've lightly scrubbed it. And you can see some dirt's coming off. Now I'm going to scrub hard. I don't know. Doesn't look any different, guys. Nothing impressive. I thought maybe these dark colorizations were dirt that's been in here over the years, but that seems to be the color that they picked for the house, I guess.
So it's just the way the tile actually looks, you fucking moron.
Hey, how you doing? Jack Scalfani here.
You almost
Hey, how you doing?
Really scrub your floors.
I was choking him so hard, his nose started
It's part of the rock. Bitch,
Doesn't look any different, guys.
Vinyl. I don't think that's actual tile. That looks like vinyl to me. All right. Do you guys want to... these other ones I think we could save for another day, because first of all, press 1 in the chat if you know anything about the whole situation with Illuminati. She's like a YouTuber that basically did one fucking stupid tweet, and it's like kind of spiraled out of control to where it's like actually destroying her channel. We've been watching the vids. Okay, so the one thing is, like, I've been waiting for like the whole drama to like actually calm down so that I could like just talk about it all in one sitting. And it still hasn't calmed down. The long and the short of it is this girl does these like MLM videos, and then she tried to call out somebody for ripping off her videos. But what they were doing was like they were using like a torn paper effect and like a highlighter effect, which is like standard editing things. Like, bitch, you stole that from whoever made the Adobe Premiere template for you, you know, like whoever you bought that Adobe Premiere template. So she started trying to say, oh, they're stealing my videos. And it was like not even that big of a deal, because she could have just, and she did end up saying, yeah, my bad. Like I was misinformed and I didn't realize, you know. But now everybody, like, because she said this one thing, because she made this one fuck up, now everybody is going after her for everything. And like, it's funny too, because some of y'all complain about how I'm such a fucking hard ass. Like, she's apparently a fucking bitch to apparently work with. She's a bitch to work for, and she's a bitch to work with, from what I understand. But it's such a convoluted story that it's very hard for me to sum it up for you guys. So, do you guys want to try potato salad my way? It's 49 minutes. Or we could go to Yoduvh Essentials. I'm thinking Yoduvh Essentials. I'm already amped up. Why not? Oh, man. Dollar Tree bowls and ornaments transformation that beat Amazon orders. No speaking in here? You ain't got nothing to say today? Okay. They put a mirror in a little photo frame. Amazing. High-end mirrors. Okay. Wow. Is that foam board? Is that builder grade foam board? Wow, look at all the directions you can see your reflection in. Christmas ornaments. What did you do? about to hang shit from there. That will not hold. Imagine trying to navigate her apartment, smashing into walls. She didn't know were walls. Like, I feel like I see what she's going for, which is like a, you know, a little vanity thing. You got the little headlights over your mirror or something, but I have a feeling this is gonna turn out to be like a fucking chair or something. I don't know. A lighting. Girl, what did you just do? Why did you do that? Slicing open fucking ornaments. What the hell? Why? Why do you need an acrylic sheet over this? Because you don't want nobody to touch it? Don't get too close to this. You might see what it's made of. Girl, stop. Okay. I don't hate it with the plants in because the plants actually do distract from the rest of it. I'm telling you, I need to find all this woman's music and just release a whole fucking Yoduvh Essentials soundtrack. She's got some of the best music on her fucking channel. Yeah, I didn't hate the other one, but I wouldn't. Why with the plastic glass in front? I don't think that's really necessary. With a tissue box, DIY tissue box. Let's go. Okay. These must be old videos before she started trolling. Okay, maybe. I just feel like there are ways you could have finished the edges here, and I'm surprised she didn't. I feel like at least this must be an old video, because these days she would have covered every single mirror in fucking bling wrap. That's why I'm like, if it's simple enough, that's cool, you know? All right. This one's actually not horrible. But some of this shit take you fucking 4 days to try to complete. And that's without a job. I don't know if she's trolling. I really can't tell. Okay. What is this? What? Listen, this is all wood. These are all, I'm pretty sure all of this, maybe that actually looks like styrofoam. I'm pretty sure most of this is wood. Why are you hot gluing it? Just staple it or nail it together. Hot glue is not the answer to everything. It's just a meme. Ugh. Those edges. I like the idea behind this one because it's like she took one of those Dollar Tree signs and then just kind of like built around it and made it her own. So I actually don't hate this one. Is it done shittily? Yes. You should have stapled those bitches together. You should have nailed them together. You should not be hot gluing every goddamn thing. But all right, I can accept this one. Probably thin MDF, but it's still not exactly cheap. Well, I mean, it's not. Listen, I watched this woman drill a fucking screw into cardboard boxes the other day. like her logic behind this shit never makes any sense to me. What is this? Is this like a fucking temporary tattoo for a vase? Superb. Is that what it says? Superb tattoo? That's pretty cool. I'm surprised this video is not doing it for me. I'm not raging like I should be. This has to be old con. Okay, now she's doing it. All right, spoke too soon. A large cup, a small cup. What? Hey. Oh no, what are you doing? I marked where the handles will be. What is this? A vase? Is this another vase? I assume the theme is vases today. Or vase-eye? What do you call multiple vases? Okay. Okay. I actually don't. It's ugly, but I don't hate this one. I actually like the light in there. Hydro dipping. Yes, let's go, girl. Dip that shit. Let's go. White, gold, and blue. Okay. We're getting some color in. I don't know how to... Is this all you do? You just spray paint into a bucket of water and then dip? I always think I'm gonna do this wrong. Like, I don't think this is right. Why is it so rough on the edges? So I don't think she did that right. She should have dipped it. She did that right? Would you say she did that right? Because like I've always seen people dip them straight down and then back up. But even then I don't understand this stuff, to be honest. But just spray paint and water. It's crunchy. Is that spot bare? Like it's hard to tell. I don't hate it. Like I said, she ain't done it. Oh, I like how it made it a lot bright. Okay, you can stop there. You could just don't do this. Okay, we're adding a border. Great, it looks like a ancient Egyptian urn. Amazing. Okay, that's enough. Thank you. Put some flowers in. All right. A buffet warmer. Okay, no, don't do this part. Don't. We saw you do this before. Don't do this again. Oh my God. You're gonna put that heavy ass glass vase on this little piece of plastic. Okay. I see what she did. I still wouldn't recommend that. Okay. I thought it was gonna be sitting on the top of the plastic bell piece. I don't hate it. She does love Rust-Oleum. It's a popular one with the Dollar Tree DIYers. Girl, if you didn't remove the stickers off the back of these, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, that's fine, but can you take the sticker off? Okay. How about on this? Take the sticker off there. While you back there, you can just take the sticker off. Okay. Okay, but you could just have taken... Okay. Like, that to me... I mean, look, maybe it's just my OCD, but, like, that to me shows me, like, you didn't actually plan on, like, keeping this. Like, if you left the sticker on, you didn't actually want to keep this. It helps the glue stick. Really? Maybe I'm wrong here. This is why I need y'all to correct me. I don't know. I mean, it's not like it seems to be having a huge issue on the interior plastic. Somehow she's not melting it, but she got some glue on that damn mirror. Though she just shits these projects out, and you know she's doing business. And I need to show y'all that video, but she's doing like other people's houses and shit now. So I'm telling y'all need to watch out for these people that are like, oh yeah, let me fucking renovate your home. You need to watch the fuck out, because nowadays these people come off YouTube and this is what they gonna put in your house. No, this isn't Facebook Marketplace. She's like, just wait, you'll see. This is hideous. This is awful. Look at it from the side where it's not spray painted. Look at it from the side where this plastic gray bin is not spray painted. Let me see if I can find that video. I think this is it. New Dollar Tree kitchen makeover, small to large kitchen transformation ideas. Okay, so this is a client she is working for. That's the best information I can tell you, and I think she advertises her business.
For today's DIY video, I'll be working on this kitchen, and this kitchen is in a home and not an apartment. The kitchen is kind of small, so I'm gonna do my best to make it look larger and change it to something much more modern. And I will also be removing this microwave where it is and making the space around it a lot higher, and then making this kitchen look much more wider by adding shelves on the side.
I don't agree with taking out
Now, first things first, I'm gonna be covering the upper part with wood to make it look like the cabinets starting.
Like, the whole point of this microwave is so that you don't have fucking the microwave on the counter.
From all the way up. I'm gonna be using thick wood to cover up the space at the top.
Now, I want you to notice how she operates quite differently in a professional setting. Not totally differently, but quite differently. Notice how we're using real wood here and not Dollar Tree foam board. Look at how she's actually using a saw here and not cutting things away with her corn chip nail chips.
I attached support to the ceiling that's going to hold the wood to make sure that everything that I'm going to be putting up here is going to be strong and sturdy. Moving on to the microwave. This is going to be removed and shifted all the way to the side. I'm going to be replacing it with something much better. And I'm talking about a kitchen hood vent, because this is what I would prefer to see that will go with the design that I have in mind.
Great.
Now that I have this here, the microwave was moved all the way to the side over here.
You can do that? I thought it had to be attached to a cabinet underneath. You can do that shit?
An anchor similar to what was holding it in the cabinet where it was before was used to hold the microwave at this position.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, is like it's supposed to vent. It's supposed to vent out into a hood. That's the whole purpose of how this is supposed to be done. There's got to be some exhaust. They're going to have to build an exhaust for this, are they not? Am I wrong? Like, I understand, just don't use the vent. Yeah, but where does the microwave? Does the microwave not vent at all? Or does it just retain all the heat? I mean, I guess normal. I don't know. Doesn't it need to vent? It's for the oven. All right, I guess, yeah, if you don't use
most of the cabinets are empty, and I wonder why these are all out here. So I'm gonna help the homeowner to put these inside the cabinets. When you need them is when you take them out, so that the kitchen will look more spacious and you're gonna have much more work surface when cooking. By the side here is a pantry door, and I plan to paint the whole thing black and change the handle too as well. Now this door is gonna be transformed, and I will be using a black color.
Okay, I mean,
and that's going to go all the way to all the other cabinets in the kitchen too as well.
Microwave itself.
I was going to paint the door the way it is, but then I changed my mind to go with shiplap to cover up what I have here to make it look even better. The doors will look like they're brand new doors, but in reality, all I did was just place another board on top of the existing board.
Why didn't you just buy doors?
If you're new to my channel, it's so great to have you here. Now don't forget to click on the subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my latest videos.
Because here's the problem. Now, if you wanted to undo this, now you've already destroyed the doors underneath. So she just nail gunned this wood onto the doors. Now, this is my point, is that she's clearly capable, but when you have spent so much time on YouTube showing people how to make things out of garbage, you now encounter the situation of you're going to be doing this in a professional setting, and obviously you're using more professional tools, but where's the professional technique to any of this? You cannot do this. Buy new doors if that's the case, but you can't just nail gun a piece of fucking board into a fucking goddamn cabinet.
The next day, I went ahead to figure out which of the handles I would love to have on the doors. I thought about using measuring like this, things, but then I changed my mind and decided to go with something much more bold, like this one.
Oh, Lord.
And just so you know, these are towel rails and not door handles. Only because if you get this as door handles, they're going to be so expensive. But when you buy them as towel rails, they're so much cheaper. And they're so easy to install. This will be used to tighten it up to keep it sturdy.
You gonna cover that up,
I was thinking, instead of painting the other cabinets black, I could just cover them over boards and have contact paper over them. Now, this reminds me of another kitchen that I did some years back. And here's a short clip of what that kitchen looks like. And for those of you that have followed me for so long now, you would remember this video. This video is for an apartment, this video. And I did use boards and covered them with red.
Yeah, this is the Steak and Shake kitchen. I remember this one.
And then I attached the boards to all of the cabinets and drawers with a sticky tape.
That day too.
For those of you who have not watched this video, the link for it is going to be down in the description box below.
No, ma'am. No, it's not. We're never watching that again.
Now here in this other kitchen, I'm using black contact paper, and I'm going to be attaching these boards to the existing cabinets.
No, why are you doing this to these poor people? They are paying you good money.
Uh-oh, I've got my little man here digging for treasures. I don't know how
That's
he got
adorable.
here.
But
He's
you
so
know what's
adorable.
not adorable? Those fucking lines. Those lines are not adorable. This is why you don't do contact paper. At a bare minimum, if you were going to be stupid enough to put boards over the goddamn cabinets, just paint them. Just spray paint them. Fuck.
I'll be adding something to the hood vent. Just make sure that it flows with the overall design. Now, after attaching these pieces by the side like this, I'm going to go ahead to add the contact paper to the wood at the top first. Then I'm going to have a PVC strip covered in gold tape to add to the design.
At least the contact paper is all one piece on the top. I feel bad because I didn't even watch this video that thoroughly. I just remember the end result
Now I'm going to
being
be
kind of
adding
impressive.
the wood pieces that I have covered in contact
Because
paper
again, look,
to the
she's over
cabinets
here
and
nail
the
gunning a
drawers.
trim into this. You know what I mean? Like, again, she knows what she's
I love
doing.
to add
She
lighting over the kitchen
chooses
island,
not
so this is
to.
what I picked. And I
She
installed
chooses
3,
to do the
and this is
dumb
what they look
things.
like. I picked out hardwares for the cabinets, and this is what I chose. And
Wait, she didn't make those
I
herself, did she?
I love to add lighting over the kitchen island, so this is what I picked. And I
Those
installed
are
3,
ugly, but
and this
okay.
is what they look like.
They're kind of ugly, but all right, whatever.
I picked out hardwares for the cabinets, and this is what I chose. And the link for this is going to be down in the description box below.
Ooh, that is very much not for this country.
Down here is going to be covered with 3D panels.
3D
These are easy to cut and easy to install as well.
Girl, they're plastic. Stop it. This is a client. Go get you a fucking goddamn straight edge. What the hell's wrong with you? Get you a paper cutter or something.
I'll be cutting this to size to cover up the top.
Gonna look like a goddamn cheetah. Chewed
The
through
corners and
these
edges are going to be
things.
covered with trim.
The kitchen carpenters did the original work would be crying, laughing right now. I mean, right? Like, this is why I'd rather live in like a builder grade home than like have somebody do this shit to my house.
So far, so good. I love the way it looks.
I guess
now
if
the
she
next thing I'm
installed
going
a
to be
decent
adding
trim
to this
there,
kitchen
okay.
is a backsplash. And I made sure that
It's just like, get a fucking goddamn kid on one of these fucking benches. He's going to kick that shit in and he's going to literally have dented your island backsplash. You know what I mean? You're going to have a big giant fucking dent in your island backsplash. And how you just going to replace that shit? You know what I mean? You have to get a hair dryer, melt it off. You're going to pull off 4 other tiles in the process. Like,
I
it's a
had all the
mess.
walls cleaned down properly before attaching the backsplash. Now you can use Dollar Tree tiles as a backsplash. And I did use them myself in my
No.
home in
You
this video
shouldn't.
right here. All I did
No.
was take tiles from the Dollar Tree.
People paid you to put a Dollar Tree motherfucking backsplash in here. Somebody paid you to do this.
Spray painted them gold and attached them to the wall.
Oh my god. Not this. Oh, wait, we're taking the outlet plate off, but not the outlet. Okay, well, see, this is my point, is like, in the past, when she does these on her channel, it's typically like, I'm going to put the fucking plate, or I'm going to put it over the plate, and I'm going to guesstimate it with my fucking razor here to how big to make the opening, and then it just looks all jagged and shit on the edges. So at least she did this part right, although you can tell the fucking thing is like, do you see how the plastic right here is like sinking in. This is the problem with these Dollar Tree tiles is they're all made of plastic, but they're hollow on the inside. So I would encourage you, if you're in a Dollar Tree, to look around for these, because I don't know why people act like these look good at all. They don't. They don't. They're plastic tiles. It's just, oh my God.
To this day, I still have this in my kitchen, and they ended up looking like gold bars, and I really love the way they turned out. Now, in this other kitchen that I'm working on, I will be using a different kind of backsplash with a different color. And I used this color because I was under the impression that we will be changing the countertops.
Okay, hold on. That's actual tile. There we go. You're not removing the plate, are you? You're not removing the outlet plate. This woman, I fucking swear.
But it was after a while that I got the confirmation that it will not be changed, so I had to change the backsplash. It was the same thing, but this time around a different color to go with the countertops.
Color was changed to go with the countertops. Okay.
The wood that I had used with contact paper was also changed to shiplaps so that it would go with the pantry door.
That is 10 times of a better make than the stupid Dollar Tree stick-on tiles.
The backsplash and wood on the cabinets were changed just so that it would go with the color and the design of every other thing that's around the kitchen.
Why would she?
You don't need grout for this type of tiles, but I've got lots of open spaces, so that's going to be...
You take the outlet cover off and then you cut slightly under it, but then you get a screw. You get a longer screw so that the outlet plate sits on top of the tile. I think I'm right about this. You just find a longer screw, and I'm pretty sure they make longer screws so that the outlet plate sits on top of the tile. I'm like 90% sure the tile shouldn't be over the outlet cover.
Covered up with grout at the end of the day. I wanted lighting underneath the cabinet, so I wanted to use LED strip to see what it was going to look like.
She did that here, but not here.
After I had this installed, I didn't really like the way it was looking. So I had to change it and use a different kind of lighting that has a motion sensor. And the list.
Yeah, again, another thing is like if you're placing LED lights like this, the whole point of under cabinet LED lights is the light should not be visible. It should be underneath and then it should be shining down, but you should never be looking straight dead on at lights, at the actual light. It's supposed to be diffused.
Of all the items, including this, that I use in this kitchen is going to be down in the description box below.
Like lights should be pointed at the wall, and then the light bounces off the wall and onto your beautiful face. You know, it's not. For watching my actual house get remodeled, everything will look here tacky and bad. A real kitchen remodel has to be quality or be useless in 5 years. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing is she does. You know, when they talk about fast fashion, that's effectively what she does is like fast home fashion. And it's like the way I think she's even admitted in like a couple of videos that like she redecorates her home like once every 2 months. And so it's just like she's just constantly cycling through these DIY projects and tossing out old shit and making new shit, you know? And her logic is, well, it doesn't cost that much. Girl, you could have bought some good furniture that'd last you a long time, as opposed to making it out of goddamn cardboard boxes and soda
Here's
cans.
what the kitchen looks like now. I really love the new look.
No, those are better under here, but why would you put them up here? No.
Believe it or not, black and other darker shades of colors are the most used colors for modern styled kitchens. Everything from the pantry doors to the bar section, the island, the cabinets, and the lighting come together in a beautiful way.
Was this not the video? I don't think this was the video I was even looking for. God damn it. Let's see if she shouts out her business though.
I installed a shelf under the microwave and 2 more at the top. And the microwave looks like it's sitting on the shelf, but it's not. It's actually on a hanger. So the shelf down is just to make it look like it's on the shelf to go with the other shelves that are at the top.
I want a fridge like that with the fucking Android phone on the door.
I really love how this motion sensor lighting works because it comes on when it senses motion, and I love it.
It's amazing. Never seen such fascinating technology. Oh wait,
Here
did
are
she
some
end up
few
moving
before and
those
after
lights?
clips of
'Cause
the
I don't see them
kitchen.
there anymore. Beautiful, amazing, wow, stunning and brave. Oh, she moved them behind. That would be. Wait, what? I can't even tell anymore. The stovetop is a bit of a mess.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I have other home decor DIY videos that are linked in the description.
Yeah, this was not the one I was looking for. Is it this one? I feel like we watched this one, didn't we?
This is a mirror that I'm going to be adding to working
Wait,
on.
Why is this a different video? Did we watch this? Let's just watch this.
In this video, I'll be working on this space, starting with installing crown molding because as you can see, there is no crown molding here. So crown molding was installed.
This is another one of her client
And then after
jobs.
that, this wall was painted.
See,
I'm going to be
actual
working
crown
on
molding
this other
she
wall,
has.
and I'll be installing a wallpaper that's going to...
She has professional painters there from Sherwin-Williams there to paint this wall. She's going to
be
take
working
care of
on
another
this
wall.
other wall,
She's going to
and
work
I'll
on
be
this wall.
installing a
Watch.
wallpaper that's going to complement the paint that's on the other wall.
This is what you paying for. This is what you pay good money for. Is for her to fucking put contact paper over and, like I said, cut the fucking shit after the fact.
If you're new to my channel, it's so great to have you here. Now, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my...
Now, you can say what you want about that fucking tile. This situation is where you would have taken the outlet plates off the fucking wall and cut out a fucking hole. But no.
Latest videos.
I ain't got time for all that. Here comes the seam.
This particular wallpaper has glitter on it, and I don't think it shows that well in the video. But then, yes, it's got a little bit of glitter on it, which makes it really pretty, and the homeowner loves it. When you're looking at it from this side, you can see how beautiful it goes with the other wall.
No, don't do this. Don't do oh no. More seams. You see that shit right there?
This window right here is going to be covered with curtains. But because I'm doing some work there and I don't want the sun to hit my eyes too much, I'm going to be covering it up with this. This is a quick and easy way to cover up your curtains. And the link for this is going to be down in the description box below. It does not involve any drilling whatsoever because it's self-adhesive.
Yeah, I've seen these before, and these are basically fuckboy curtains. That's all I'm gonna say. These are fuckboy curtains. Those things are going to have a hole in them in a month.
This section here is for the dining area. So this wall here in particular, we'll be having a design there. And I'll be using an empty cardboard box in making that pattern. First, I'm going to be opening up the box and getting the exact measurement that I will need to cover up that space. between the wall and where the second window starts.
Wait, you do what now? What are you making
I'm
out of
going to
this
add
damn
another
box?
empty cardboard box to make this thick for my project. I glued the cutout pieces together, and then I also glued foam on top of it and made points where I would like to make holes for my project.
Not
I used a pair of scissors to make the holes that I wanted, and then to save time, a friend of mine decided to help me out, and I was really happy about that.
Why wouldn't you use wood?
This is going to be covered with velvet fabric, and all I'm going to be doing now is locating where the points are and stapling them down.
They sell actual foam board. I mean,
when I was done, I turned it to the back and stapled down the excess fabric.
Use wood. Use real materials, not something that's gonna melt away if you spill a drink.
I mentioned earlier that this is for a dining area. Now there is another idea using Dollar Tree items that you can use to make something pretty to cover up a wall space. It's going to be a teardrop wall decor. I'm going to be using a trifle board that I got from the Dollar Tree and drawing lines where I can make the shape that I want on them. Then I drew a shape of a teardrop, but just half of it, cut it out, and then I folded it just to make sure that I get the exact same shape on the other side.
We're at the science fair. Yeah, what is this shit? Fucking leaf collages. You don't use fucking fabrics like that in a kitchen dining. It's got to be clean. Oh, it's much worse when she does her tufting in the bathroom. At least this is a pretty well ventilated
I will continue
kitchen.
tracing out the patterns on the remaining strips.
What does she expect those of us who can't draw to do?
The cutouts are not strong at all, so I'll be
Look at how fucking shitty these fucking cutouts are.
gluing craft sticks that I got from the Dollar Tree at the back.
Like, that's the problem. She's not good at any of this either. Yay, popsicle sticks. Oh, what am I doing with my life? Somebody give me $2. Jesus Christ. Look at that cutout right there. Oh, that's okay. Welcome, Thunder
For the
Rain.
mirror effect, I'll be cutting out the shapes from Dollar Tree trays.
No, what? Girl, stop. Why? Why are you doing this? This is a client's home. They gonna sue your ass after this.
I'll be attaching them with double-sided tape. I'm doing this because if I use a hot glue gun, it might melt the middle part of the cutout trays just a bit, but it will be noticeable. So because of that, I'll be using double-sided tape to hold them to the pattern.
With the Mod Podge.
I want something unique and different for the outer lines. So because of that, I'll be using parchment papers and placing it on top of the pattern, drawing out the shape. But first, I'm going to label them. It is really important to label the shapes so that after the pattern has been gotten, you won't mix it up. Now I'm drawing out the pattern on a parchment paper because I'll be using a hot glue gun to trace out the shape.
You never cheap out too much. Yeah, no, she does that. That is her whole channel, is cheaping out. Cheaping out to a point where it's probably less expensive to
After
just
tracing
buy
the pattern, I removed the shape from the bottom.
Someone needs
and
to
then
introduce this woman to Michael's or damn Joanne's Fabrics.
Oh, she's got Joanne on speed dial. Billy, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. No, yeah, she gets a lot of crafts from different places, and the Dollar Tree thing tends to be like a clickbait thing because people are always looking for like Dollar Tree this, Dollar Tree that. That's how I found her. But yeah, no, it's not so much, oh, it's so tacky. That's not so much my problem. As much my problem is like her actual execution, like cardboard. You're tufting on top of cardboard. Just like, what?
Traced it out with a hot glue gun.
Why are you doing this? She's tracing this with a hot glue gun. Why? Why? What makes you think this is like that hot glue is an aesthetic?
When I was done, I took it out and I spray painted it gold. When it was dry, I brought it back in, and these come off so easy.
I've seen some good Dollar Tree.
Now remember the labeling.
I've been looking for a channel similar to hers, and I can't find it. She seems to be the only one that just does these like backwards ass crafts. I don't understand it at all. It's not gonna last though. They're just gonna have to replace anything in a mere 6 months. Yeah, exactly. Like, and she admits this too in one of her videos that she like redecorates her house every 2 months because like she just makes all this trash crafts and then like tosses it out after a couple months to make something else, you know? TikTok is full of these people. I refuse to believe it's full. She reminds me of those food channels, like those TikTok food channels where they're all making like these disgusting things and they're trolling. But I don't think she's trolling. I think she's just like, I don't know. Maybe she is trolling. I
Whatever
can't
number
tell.
you have on each
It's just
of
so
the glued pattern
fascinating
should be the same one that you would
to watch somebody act like this is a proper way to make a border for
attach
this.
to the one that you labeled with the same number. I'm saying this because being human, all the patterns are not going to come out exactly the same. My glue lines are not straight. And that was intentional because I didn't want a straight line. I wanted mine to have some kind of texture. And I love the way it turned out. Here's the inspiration photo for this project. I'll be attaching what I made with this adhesive, and the link for this is going to be down in the description box below. I used masking tape to give me an idea on where.
I'm pretty sure this is more of a recent development, but like she actually is doing people's homes, and this is for a client.
I want to hang it before I started mounting it on the wall.
Whew,
this is what it looks like on the wall. No. And I used Dollar Tree items to achieve this. I made this design for...
Those are all plastic bowls from the party section of the Dollar Tree, by the way. All these little things down here.
For my previous home, and I really, really love how this turned out. This will look really pretty on the wall that I'm working on. But the only reason why I stuck with what I had made earlier is because it's going to go perfectly well with the seating that I'm going to be making right beneath it.
So this is cardboard boxes, 2 layers of cardboard box with foam on top, and then she stapled into the fabric in through the cardboard to make tufting.
I used silver tape to cover up some PVC strips that I'll be using on both sides of my design.
Like I don't like I don't like the style, and I think most people are like, oh, that's so tacky.
I covered up the staple pins with crystal buttons.
I'm not judging the style. I'm judging the execution.
I'll be making the seating area at the bottom with cubes.
Terrible what
and
she
these
does
are much
here.
larger and stronger than the regular ones you buy at Walmart, and I got them from IKEA.
Okay.
For the seating, I used 2 inches thick foam, and I used wood at the bottom instead of cardboard
wood.
to make sure that it's much more sturdy when you sit on it.
Thank God.
I am literally doing the same thing that I did for the one that's on the wall. The only difference is the measurement and the wood that I used at the bottom instead of cardboard.
It's not how you do upholstery. I mean, maybe not, but like this isn't that far off from upholstery. I mean,
apart from the sitting, there's also extra storage. Because of the way I wanted the sit to be, I had to make 2 separate cushions. This home is the same home that has the kitchen that I worked on. And this is just a short clip of what I did in the kitchen. So this is right besides the dining area.
I'll be honest, you're right.
This is a mirror that I'm going to be adding to the wall. And I used 3 of these exact same mirrors here.
Girl, you did not just
This is what the kitchen and the mini dining area look like together.
Oh my God.
On the dining table, I did use something that I got from the Dollar Tree. These cute Christmas ornaments, I cut them into 2. And then I used 3 inside a glass base. And I positioned it in such a way that there will be some allowance in the middle. And that's where the flowers will go. This was really a last minute thing because we were trying to finish up for an occasion.
I can forgive this even though it's like shattered fucking disco ball in here.
So we were trying to look for something to just make it look pretty inside the vase because we were running out of time and we had to do something instead of just having the flowers in a bare transparent vase.
Maybe she can go into stage building. These things aren't built to last.
Yeah, it's like that's the thing is like that'd be great for a prop wall, nothing else, you know. Like she's just insane.
My client insisted she wanted yellow chairs somewhere, so I decided to have them positioned here where the wallpaper is. Same. The overall space looks so pretty, and I'm happy with how the kitchen itself blends in with the mini dining area. I offer consultation services as well as in-house decor services. You can contact me via email, and the details for all that is going to be down in the description box below.
See?
But I am restricted to the Orlando area for now, meaning if you live not too far from the Orlando area, I will be more than happy to come over and have your place decorated. I have this restriction now because of family, but over time, I will be extending my services to other states in the country.
She's going nationwide. Those handles, it's just like
the link for most of the decor items that you see in this space.
Because we saw that we just watched the first half of this. The first half was the
clock,
was the
the
kitchen
tables,
part of
the
this.
crystal buttons, and much more are all going to be down in the description box below.
Isn't Florida like high humidity? I mean, if y'all want to see something gross, we can watch the bathroom video I'm thinking of. Like a giant.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I have other home decor DIY videos that are linked in the description box below to check them out. And for those of you who have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button.
Hold on, let's see if we can find the bathroom one that pissed me off. But then that's it, okay? Yeah, this one is.
For today's DIY video, I'm going to be working on the...
Now look at this nice spacious bathroom, okay? Of course she's gonna fancy it up, and I can't wait to see it.
And this has a separate bathtub area with a shower area.
Wow.
Everybody has different styles and taste, but I personally do not like these tiles at all.
I love that there's no door on the shower.
I was thinking about painting over it, but because I want to make it a renter-friendly idea, I'm going to be using contact paper to cover up the tiles. I remember someone asked me in the past about how you can use contact paper on tiles in a rented apartment for a setting that's similar to what I have here. So I decided to just go ahead to use...
Wouldn't the humidity peel that off? Or Of course, it's waterproof contact paper, I'm sure, right?
Use the visitor's bathroom to show you guys how you can use contact paper in an area like this that is separated from the actual shower area, which, as you can see here, is separated by a glass.
Get her sniffing this
When the
shit.
contact paper is sealed at all ends, it is going to be super easy to clean any water or oil that may fall on it. For the tufting, I'll be using wood and covering it up with foam. And then I'll cut the foam down to size. And then I'll be making points on the foam for where I want my tufts
Real
to be.
wood here.
And then I'll be
Okay.
making holes on those points with a pair of scissors.
Going in the bathroom. Perfect foam. Guesstimate the tufting here. Like, that's another thing that pisses me off about her tufting is she never measures. She just guesstimates this. Like, that is not. No, ma'am.
Instead of using leather that costs a lot, I'll be using vinyl, which is
The
way
mold
cheaper.
farm, yeah.
And I'll be making my cuts with a cutting tool that I've
But
had
she's
for a
using
while now.
vinyl,
That's
guys.
super easy to use and fast.
So it's waterproof.
And less stressful on the hands. The link for this is going to be down in the description box below for those of you who would love to use this tool. All I'm doing here is simply locating where the holes are and stapling it down.
Isn't the tuft supposed to be uniform? I mean, again, I don't know much about tufting. Woggle says this ain't even gonna hold anyway. I don't know that much about tufting, I gotta be honest, but yeah, why are you not stapling this? Why are you hot gluing this? Is the hot glue not gonna melt when you're taking a hot shower? No? Okay. Yet she has wood on here. Staple it down. Oh wait, now she's stapling? Wrapping this shit up like a fucking present, girl.
Because this is going to be in the bathroom, I'll be using a strong adhesive that's clear to attach the crystal buttons to it.
Right, that makes sense. They use upholstery glue, but hot glue is good.
What I've just made now is going to be for the bathtub area.
Okay, but
The next one that I'm going to be tufting is for the taller wall. And as you can see, I'm done with it already. And this is what I'm going to be attaching to the taller wall that's close to the bathtub area.
Right
and I'll be
next
using
to the
command strips
shower.
that holds a lot of weight to attach this to the tiles.
right next to the shower with command strips.
After attaching the one at the bottom, I had to add PVC trim over it. And I used the construction adhesive on top of this because I know that when it will be removed, it will be with the contact paper.
PVC
This has closed
trim
up the area
to make
between
sure
the
it,
bathtub area and the tufting to make it easy to clean as well. I already had
you want
something
to
for the
make
window.
sure that it traps all the moisture into the side
But
of
it
the
was
wall
too
here.
long, so I had to reduce the length with hot glue.
No, I feel like putting carpet around the toilet makes more sense than this does.
I'm gonna make the lower part here flat with an iron.
Yeah, at least you can keep your feet warm while you take your
After mounting it, I looked at it and it was kind of bare, so I will be carving that up with another DIY that I made a while back, but I will show you guys how I made it. And it's a cornice that I used foam boards to make.
You used foam boards to make. Wonderful. Oh god. These things.
I'll spray paint what I just made silver and
Like,
cover
it's
it up
not even
with diamond wrap.
even. Did you just cover that with duct tape? And we need to ban her from foam boards, okay? There are children across the globe that need to do science projects, and they can't because this woman's buying up all the foam boards. I'd rather be homeless than have this home.
This is a DIY video that I had made a while back, but because I'm using it in the bathroom, I want to show you guys how I made it step by step. Now, I did make other designs in that video, and the link for that video that has all the cornices and their patterns and designs is going to be down in the description box below.
Oh man, this is so bad. Because I'm pretty sure what she does is cuts up a little
covering up the open spaces here with cut out pieces from the trim.
She just clips out a few pieces and just puts them there randomly.
I'll be adding more embellishments to the cornice. Like I said earlier, the video that has all the cornice designs is going to be down in the description box below.
You don't need anything over the curtains. Honestly, you really don't even need this over the window.
I'm going to need tie backs for the curtains. So I'm going to be using bling wrap that I use for the cornice to make the tie backs, only because I want the whole design around here to look like it came in a set.
Don't get too close. Don't touch my furniture.
I'm going to add flowers and other items that's going to complement the color that I have on the curtain.
Beautiful. Did she really get a cake tray to put out her towels?
Now I'm done with the space. Now here are some before and after clips.
I need something like that. A cake tray to put out my towels.
I added mirrors to open up the space more. I would like to stress the fact that this area right here is just meant for bubble baths alone. I had to say it again because in my other video where I did in my apartment where I was before, I did something similar to this. And then in the comment section, I noticed a lot of people kept asking about the amount of water that's going to be falling all over the place when you're taking a shower. But guys, as you can see here, it is clearly separated by a glass. As well as even the other video that I did when I was in the apartment, it was also separated by a glass.
Oh, you stupid people. It's separated by a glass.
And there is no shower over the bathtub.
There's no shower.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are interested in other DIY videos just like this, I'm going to have a link of playlists down in the description box below. You can also say thanks by clicking on the thanks button that's on my channel now. And for those of you who have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button.
This can't be real. It's so unfortunately real. And that's the thing, like, you think she's deluded? Don't you dare scroll down and look at the comments. I just can't believe how many creative projects you come up with. So elegant and so beautiful. I surely want to visit and use that bathroom. You can take the plainest room and make it fabulous. Love it. I'm not reading all that. What an amazing transformation. Love all these makeovers in the bathroom. Very elegant. Thanks for the lessons. If I were rich, I would hire you to transform my home. See, this is where they get the idea. Girl, you are beyond talented. You are the queen of design. This is where they get the idea. Oh, people have asked me all the time. I should start my own business and renovate people's homes. Like, holy, like, I mean, it's I don't know. This is just one of those things that it makes me like, no, ma'am. This is just one of those things that it makes me feel like, what's happening to the world? You know, people are like, oh my God, there's drag shows and there's the inflation and all this. This is the real crime against humanity. I'm sorry. None of those issues matter. What matters is, why is this woman doing this? Why is this woman torturing my YouTube feed with this? That's the real crime. Y'all, I'm done for the night. I really want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. I really do appreciate it. I know I've been saying I'm going to have a video out. I've been working on my website, which, by the way, if you haven't, I encourage you to check out my website. It's go to beta.m60.live. I'll put up a few more of the channels here, but like you can watch TV here, okay, long and the short of it. But I've been working on my website. I've just been like really hardcore working on that and like haven't really been able to focus on anything else. But I should be live Sunday. I know I said that last week, but I should be live Sunday. And I should be live on my main channel. I'm sorry if you guys don't know. I should be live on my main channel, which is youtube.com/m60. Your desktop's adorable. Thank you. I made it myself. I think I made it myself. Maybe I found it on Google Images. I don't know. But go subscribe to my main YouTube channel, youtube.com/m60. Just make sure you're subscribed. And really what I want to do is I just want to get this fucking website done as quickly as possible because I have an idea. I told y'all this at the beginning and I'll say it again. I have an idea that I think is really going to fuck up the streaming space as a whole. I think it's just really going to change the face of live streaming as we know it. So, like you said, I encourage you to check out the website, watch some stuff if you've got nothing, if you're bored. And next week we'll see what happens with Shani or Jack or any of these other people, but I'll try to look up some stuff. Hopefully the Illuminati stuff is finished, and then there's also some interesting things happening in Girl World. So oh, okay. Anyway, thank you guys for coming by. Y'all have a good rest of the night. I'll like I said, join the Discord if you're a member, discord.gg/m60. And yeah, sub to my main channel. But anyway, thank y'all again. I really do appreciate it. Y'all have a good rest of the night.